Yeah, man. Stop treating niggas like that. That's the problem. Y'all be going out on dates with these cats. Shit be too expensive. Y'all think y'all deserve it? You don't. Go to the goddamn bar, sit next to him, have a laugh, have a drink. Go to a bar you know, go to a bar he know, make it comfortable. Instead, y'all want to go to fucking Wolfgang Puck or some shit.
She said it
Y'all,
was his idea. She didn't suggest that shit.
I'm not done. Y'all be trying to have niggas take you to restaurants you never been to. You would never pay for yourself. But
That's a
now
lie.
you want him to bring you to some shit.
I
That's a
thought you
lie.
said that they. I thought you said men was supposed to show us some things we've never seen before.
I'm
Good
not
point.
done.
Good
I'm
point.
not done.
Good
I'm
point.
not
Thank you,
done.
bro. Thank you,
Ro,
bro.
I could see Ro now. I could see Ro now. Let me get escargot.
I'm allergic
Oh,
to
I didn't know
fish.
that was. I'm not done. I didn't know that was snail. Well, why'd you order this shit?
I'm allergic to fish.
Escargot is
You,
snail.
you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
Put him in a fucking bed.
I think men take you where they think you're worth. So he thought she was worth an expensive restaurant. So that's where
You
they
see what
went.
I'm saying? Now
They
all of a
take you
sudden,
where they think you're worth.
now
I
all
have
of a sudden,
nothing else to say now.
now all of a sudden, escargot is fish. You can't make this shit up, man.
Wow.
Leave her alone. She had a hard day at work.
Yo. DJ Hampton Pee Wee in the building. This might be risky. Women's POV. Isha, what's good?
What's poppin'?
Ain't shit. Everything's everything. Dana, what up?
What up? What up? Happy Tuesday.
No doubt. That collar loop a little low, but I'll let it stand for now.
I got some heavy titties. It just drags it all down.
Bruh.
Hey, what's good?
Hey y'all, hey, I missed y'all.
Hey, shit. Ro, what up though? Okay.
What's going on?
Bro, what cheap trip you going on? I see you got braids.
Cheap chip? No, sorry.
But know what? You never been on a cheap trip before now?
I don't go on cheap trips.
You never been to DR?
That wasn't a cheap trip.
Come on, yo, stop playing with me, man, please.
It wasn't a cheap
You've been
trip for a
playing.
single woman.
You've been playing.
It
Okay,
wasn't
stop.
a cheap trip for a single
Been on a
parent.
cheap trip before, bro.
I'm a single parent. It wasn't cheap for me.
You bragged about going to Atlanta. Stop.
I just came from there.
Bruh.
Yo, bro, leave me alone, man. You get Nay, what's good? Nate.
Bruh.
Put a lean on that internet, man. You better stop. Yeah, put your shit on auto pay. I'm trying to tell you that $4 add up and they slow your shit down. Love, what's popping?
What's good?
Everything's everything.
You know it. It's a beautiful day today.
No doubt. We here, man. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, and tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. Let me see who in the chat real quick. Roz, what's good, Roz? One of the best moderators on YouTube, man. Stacks, what's popping? I seen Nina. Was good. Lionel was popping. And then everybody comment and file in. Tatum was good. Mulatto was popping. Marion ain't on here today, so she not going to embarrass y'all today. Shout out to all my mulatto brethren. Shit like that, man.
Shit like that.
All right, let's get into it. So, Love actually gave me this topic. So shout out to her. What are you willing to compromise? Obviously, talking about relationships. We do this often, but I think that compromise is just a necessary evil, maybe. I don't know if people compromise without protest, but I know it's necessary. But one thing I wanted to clarify. Is there a difference between compromise and settling? Is there a difference between compromise and settling? Love, what say you?
I think there's a big difference between compromise and settling. Settling notes that you're lowering your standards and going lower than what you really should go. Like, and that somewhat is a belittling thing, and I think that oftentimes more than not leads to regret in the end. I knew I shouldn't have settled for less than what I really wanted, and it's kind of a more of a begrudging thing, as opposed to compromise. Is I'm doing this because of the other person. I'm doing this for me and for them. I'm doing this because I love this person so much. So I'm going to compromise this hard stance I may have and soften it a little bit because I know how they feel about it.
Okay. Isha, what say you? Is compromise different from settling?
I think it is. Settling is when you go against those non-negotiables and you allow, like, okay, my non-negotiable is somebody who doesn't work. That's non-negotiable. But compromise is, well, maybe he doesn't have the job of his dreams right now, or the job that can take care of the family right now, but he's working towards it. That's compromise.
Okay. I think I'm getting some clarity. Ro, what say you?
I would say compromising is everybody gives up something, where settling is I give up.
Yeah. Bro, that's what I was kind of thinking too. Like, compromise works both ways.
Yeah.
I feel like settling is like you have to compromise something independent of that person, or, you know, regardless of what their reaction is. Nate, God damn.
Put him in the fucking bedroom. Get him out of here. Come on.
Tay, what you think?
I kind of agree along the lines of you guys. I like that the idea of like compromise having a more positive spin to it. So it's because it's something that you want to do because you love that person, you like that person. It's for the, you know, the greater good, the better whole. You're making it's, you know, out of a sacrifice type feeling, and it's coming from a good place, as opposed to, you know, you not being willing to shift. Because to me, that's more so like settling. It's a negative connotation to it. Like, there's no other way, so I'm just gonna deal with this. Or you want more, but maybe you don't feel like you deserve more, and I feel like you give more of yourself when you settle.
But I feel like you feel like it's semantics a little bit, or you think it's a connotation to the word, but a connotation doesn't change the meaning.
No, I'm a feeler, so I was kind of more so speaking from my personal experience, like, and just the way it feels. That's
Yeah, but is that, you know, I get that. So, do you think they're more the same than they are different?
No, because I feel like with compromise, you know what you deserve, and you're still willing to shift or adjust so that it benefits everybody. You know what I mean? Like, it's okay. To me, compromise is a more just like positive end of the spectrum, I'm thinking.
Well, do you think that settling is actually, you know what you deserve? I feel like that will align more with settling. And I'm prying because I want to get some. I want everybody to understand. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was just saying. I'm open to that, to thinking that way. But I was just more so thinking at first, like, you want more, but you just feel like you don't deserve more, so that's why you settle. But I'm open.
Okay. Miss Nay, Dana, what you guys think?
I was gonna say that settling, in my opinion, is like a standard, like Isha said, like a non-negotiable. Compromise is something that you're willing to sacrifice, but it wouldn't be detrimental when you're sacrificing that. It's like I guess you can call it like a quid pro quo. Like, if you do something for me, I'm willing to do something for you. It's not a bad thing. At least
compromise? Is that compromise you're saying?
Yeah, I don't think compromise is necessarily a bad thing.
But what if that other person doesn't give up anything?
That might be, that's in their case, that's their standard, but that may not be your standard. But you may be willing to compromise with them and say, okay, well, that's not bad for me.
Nay, don't start with me. I'm asking you, what if they don't give something up?
And then you go ahead and do it, then I guess you would be considered settling.
Damn. So compromise is a give and take, Dana? It has to be give and take?
No, I don't think it has to be a give and take. I can compromise. For me, compromise is common ground. So in some instances, I may meet you where you at. In some instances, you're gonna have to meet me where I am. And, but it doesn't have to be, us both having a meeting of the minds on the same issue or the same topic every single time. You may have an issue with the way that I dress when I go out, and I might compromise, and for the sake of our relationship or our mutual interest in one another, and maybe tone it down a little bit. But that's nothing that you have to contribute in order for me to reach a compromise with you. And in other instances, it may go the other way. So it doesn't have to be a two-way street all the time. But there's just mutual respect and understanding there.
So then what's the difference with settling then?
Settling is giving up. You know what? I'm sick of this shit. I really can't find what I'm looking for. Let me relax these standards a little bit, because maybe it's me. Maybe I'm doing too much. Maybe I should be open to short niggas. Like, just giving up certain requirements that you have for yourself, but not in a way that compromises your integrity or your whatever, but just relaxing your standards and preferences a bit for the sake of the end goal, if you will.
Damn. I don't know, man. I'm trying to see who's most right. I wonder. All right, let's continue. Interesting. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. It helps the channel the most. Here for the T Vents. Who else just came in the building? Juan was popping. I see y'all. Appreciate y'all. All right, so let me ask this question then. We're gonna go through a couple different things. For the right man, what are you willing to compromise? I feel like this might give us more clarity. Let's go through a couple things. So, like, my wife, for instance, this one might be a little bit lighter. She used to eat pork. She don't eat pork anymore. Would that be something that you're willing to compromise? Because that's only a take. That's not a back and forth. So would you do something like that? Anybody can answer.
Hell no.
I would say, yeah, it's not a bad thing. It's food. Maybe you see the health benefits in her doing that.
Yeah, to me, it's not a bad thing, and I would be willing to give up pork, because ultimately I can do without all that extra sodium in my life. Even though bacon is so good, I could give it up. If my man said, we're not eating pork in this house, my husband, not eating pork in this house, I'd be like, okay, no problem.
But you have to know that before you get married and before you get in a relationship.
Of course, I'm just saying, but my man, not somebody I'm willy-nilly I'm talking to on the phone, but I'm saying my man.
But what I'm saying is you would have to give it up before he becomes your man.
Oh, that wasn't your scenario.
Well, because if somebody doesn't eat it, especially for specific reasons, it won't even be allowed in the house. You won't even be allowed to touch it. We're not talking about because it has a lot of salt.
So I thought you said, I'm sorry. So I thought you said you told your wife we couldn't eat pork anymore, and she said okay. So I thought that was already y'all were serious and or married or getting on the way to married. So
no. So this is how it goes, right? You're on a date, right? A real date, and you can't order that. That's what actually happened.
So we on a first, second date? No,
or you can order it. You can order. I'm not paying for it.
I have money. I got a job. I can pay for it myself.
Mm-hmm. But you see how we start to divide, right? So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It was lighthearted at first, but then once you start to dig into it, if it's for a serious reason, not like sodium, then what happens?
Yeah.
I can respect how you feel about that. Like I maybe I won't have it. I won't bring it in the house if you feel that strongly about it. But that doesn't mean I'm going to, as an individual, give it up altogether because you're not. It's not something that you vibe with anymore. And it's not even that I have to just have pork, but it's if I don't have a legitimate reason for me, not just because I want to please you, then it's probably not going to happen. But I can definitely compromise and be respectful of your wishes when you're around or when we're together or in our household. But if I go to lunch, and I want a club sandwich, I'm gonna have a club sandwich.
Yeah.
I was with you, Dana, but I have a feeling Hemp is like, nah, not even outside. When you're not with me, you can't
and it's the delivery too, right? No, you can't get that. I'm not gonna pay for it. I'm like, that's fine. I got my own money. Now we can have a conversation.
Let's play out the scenario. Come on.
Go ahead.
Isha, be the waiter, our server. What's the right word to say in this fucking woke society?
Server.
Waitress, matter of fact. I like that better. I'm from the 90s. Go ahead, Ish. We have friendlies, Ish.
How can I help you?
He is so petty, y'all.
Go ahead, you can order.
Hi, miss. I like to order eggs, crispy pork bacon, toast, and pancakes.
Excuse me, Miss Waitress. Sorry, love. You can't order pork today. I'm not eating. I don't eat pork for very important reasons. Therefore, I can't purchase it for you. And it won't be consumed at this table.
You know what? In that regard, I'm like, no problem, because it's the way the delivery of it. No problem. Do you have turkey bacon, miss?
Are you kidding me, love? That delivery was shit. Are you serious? You're not eating that bacon at my table, and I'm not paying for it. That delivery was trash.
It was because the way he said it was, to me, it was a lot better than the first time. I'm not gonna pay for it. It was the delivery that was a little bit different.
He's telling you it ain't happening. It's not. Do you mind not doing that because out of respect for me and my wishes, yada yada yada? You ain't gonna tell me I'm not eating no fucking bacon if I want a goddamn.
But would you go into detail if she asked why not? If she said, "Well, what do you mean?"
That's fine. That's fine. But you're not gonna.
But you know what? But honestly, to me, how I want to get to the root cause of it. So no problem. I'm not married to in my mind, I'm not married to this pork bacon. I want some meat though. You got turkey bacon? Cool. And then when I order it, she moves on. Let's talk about this. So why don't you like pork? Is it a religious reason? I'm going to have a conversation with you about it. I'm not going to immediately put a line in the sand about that kind of thing, right? Because to me, I do love bacon, but I'm not married to it to where I'm just gonna see a hard stance on some pork bacon.
I agree with you.
Please.
It would have turned me the fuck on because it showed me that he can be assertive and be a bitch.
I like having a conversation. Like, let's talk about this. I wouldn't be so hard nosed about that pork bacon. That's all.
I have a different take. I think that when you're dating somebody, it does not the first date, but if you're dating somebody for a while, and they say they have a issue, they don't agree with something like bacon or smoking weed or smoking cigarettes or things like that, anything that, that they feel that they've been doing that's part of them, and you say, I don't like it, or we can't do this per the man, I think we should show that we are caring about what affects them.
But you put a caveat in there that's not true.
What?
So for the men that are not consuming pork, they're not going to wait till the fourth date after he got some cheeks or you know what I'm saying? He's not going to wait.
There wouldn't be a conversation before
even with the first date. Even with the first date, usually before we started, I'm allergic to a lot of things. So there's certain things I can't eat. There's certain things I can't be around. So I have that conversation.
You sickly?
I am. I have a lot of allergies.
Come on.
Cam is so immature.
Those be the worst. Hey, from a man's point.
Allergies.
Oh, I can't eat this. My thyroid. I'm like, yo, bro.
But isn't that a conversation you're supposed to have? Like, okay, do you have any dietary restrictions or anything? Y'all discuss what you're gonna eat before you go
Right.
out.
No,
No, you don't.
I've had
Nobody
guys
does.
actually ask me like, okay, what do you like to eat? What's your favorite
You
food?
never see. That's where men are messing up, Nay. You never relinquish that control, ever, on a first date, especially.
What
Well, I
control?
was asked what I like to eat. I
Allergies?
said it, and I went out.
Relinquish the control of saying where do you want to go is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
No, okay,
Yeah.
no. Like, what do you like to eat? What type of foods are you?
Nah,
like? I've
that's
had
too
that.
much too. Cause you don't get cause she's talking about some shit she never ate. I.e. escargot.
I don't like escargot. They don't taste good to me. But
You looking for the most expensive shit that you and your girls was talking about? Nah, hell no.
Put him in the fucking bed. Get him out of here.
nah, I'll be cognizant of it.
So now we found out compromise ain't that easy, even with food. Damn. So we can't compromise on. Go ahead, Dana.
We can compromise on food, but for me, again, it wasn't about the compromise of the item. It was about the delivery and the way that you express it to me. I can be considerate. I can conform. I can adjust if it's delivered or presented the right way, and if it makes sense to me. If your reasoning for not wanting to be around or having it near you is legitimate, and I can get down with that, but you ain't just gonna tell me I'm not gonna have some bacon with my eggs and I don't give a fuck. Do it again. I don't care. You're not gonna tell me. You can ask me to consider you, but that's just the Aries in me, I guess. I don't know.
Hey, every time
I agree.
if I buy somebody a drink, even up to that, I'm not buying no bullshit. If you offer me something like vodka, I'm not buying that shit. I usually get like what I like.
So
Cap.
Facts. Now here's the thing. She called Cap, right? I seen her. It was her birthday. She had 1 shot of vodka, 10 shots of tequila. I'm not fucking playing.
Put him in the fucking bedroom. Get him out of here.
Stop, love.
I'm calling Cap Hamp because I bought you several drinks when we're out and you're DJing or whatever. And I'll say, Hamp, what are you drinking? And what do you do? Flex a muscle.
I say
That's
alcohol.
what you do. No, exactly. So it doesn't matter. I can come back with a vodka shot. You'll complain about it, but you'll drink that shit. I'm a man.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying if I'm buying it, I'm saying like you know how you always you know how you like to drink cheap shit like Jack Daniels. I ain't never bought you no bullshit Jack Daniels.
No, I don't know because I don't drink that shit
like
either.
that. Shit like that. Shit like
All
that.
right, there's somebody else that look just like you. Tay, seem like this compromise for food is tough, huh? Would you compromise the food?
It is. I would. Okay, now I would let go bacon, but I'm from the country, so I'm a sausage girl. But so giving it up, yeah, it got to be deep.
Wow.
But I would compromise for food. Yeah.
No, you wouldn't.
For food, yes. Some things I will not, but food, yes.
Isha, how about religion? Would you date a Muslim man?
I will not.
How come?
I just we're not equally yoked, so his beliefs and my beliefs are not the same. I wouldn't date a what is it called?
Muslim?
Hindu?
No.
Buddhist.
Jehovah's Witness.
You
Israelite.
know the men that be Israelite. There we go.
Okay.
He'll date a 5%er.
Those.
So he has to be a church-going Christian?
A Bible believing Christian.
What about the denomination?
As far as like Catholic.
No. So Protestant. Let's say he's a Protestant, right? So that, because I think you Protestant, right? You're not Catholic, right?
Me?
Yeah.
Non-denominational.
But you're not a Catholic though. You Protestant.
No. Yeah. I'm not.
Okay, so the banner's Protestant, and then we got denomination. So you got Pentecostal, Baptist, Presbyterian. So
Episcopalian.
I don't need your help. Thanks. Jesus Christ.
Bruh.
So as long he could be any of those denominations as long as he's Christian.
I want us to go to church together.
Okay.
Right? So we're not going to 7 different churches. No.
Damn. So
He's not going to be a 7-day Adventist. He's not going to be a Jehovah's Witness. He's not going to be a Muslim. He's not going to be an Israelite. I can go, I'm not going to Pentecostal. I'll do apostolic.
Jesus Christ, you have 0 options.
No AMEs, huh?
No, I've been to AME before.
Yo, Isha, you dropped a... So he gotta be more of a weaker Christian, huh?
Yeah.
What I mean by that is no, hold me for a second. What I'm saying is non-denominational, nothing too churchy or extreme like Pentecostal, where churches from 11 to whenever. 7-day Adventists, right? Because they have particular rules, Jehovah's Witness, so on and so forth. So he got to be kind of like a floaty, a little bit of a floaty Christian.
That's not true. 7-day Adventist is pretty like a newer religion, and the guy who created 7-day Adventist, he started Jehovah's Witness, so they're kind of one and the same. He just need to be
well, except for. Well, we don't have to go down, but yeah. So so he got to be a little. Keep it real. If he's too much into the Bible, if it's a denomination you don't like, if he's Catholic, right? Because you said non-denominational, those churches are naturally a little bit more light because they appeal to everybody.
No, I don't think that's true. I think a man that reads, understands the Bible, and lives by the principles. That's what I want.
But you said you don't like the Israelites.
They just they're something else. They're an extremist group. That's what they are.
You see how it get kind of shaky, right? Because he can't know too much about the Bible now.
Israelites know what they want to know. They pick and choose what parts of the Bible they want to teach. They pick and choose what parts of the Bible they want to live by, and they want you to know. And they're extremists.
Okay. And you're saying that floaty Christians don't just pick the new, like, what parts they want?
Not my man in my head. No.
I don't know, Ish. This shit kind of shaky, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Who would date a person that's not of the same religion?
I struggle with this actually a lot. Go ahead, bro. I'll let you go.
I would, but it's certain religions. Like, I'm not gonna date anybody that doesn't believe in anything. I'm not gonna date, probably not date a Muslim unless he's open to understanding I'm a Christian and we're not gonna be following. He has his religion, I have mine. I mean, so I'll be open.
So you saying that you'll have 2 different banners flying in your house?
I would.
You think he's going to?
If he's gonna be with me, yeah.
What type of Muslim is this?
There are Muslims that marry Christian women and vice versa.
What kind of is he fruit? Is he of the nation or what? Is he fruit of Islam? What is he?
Nah, his religion is Muslim. He's a Muslim.
But what weak Muslim is this though? Because that's basically what you asked.
I don't know him personally, so I don't know. I just know that I know people who are Muslims marrying Christians. I know this. I know 2 couples.
Put him in the fucking bedroom. Get him out of here.
You know 1,000 people. You know 2 couples. Come on, man. All right. So I'm just pointing out the fact that this shit getting real shaky about so-called compromise.
That is a compromise if you marry somebody, you love somebody, and they're in a different religion, and they're able to.
You ain't doing that because you said certain types, certain Muslims,
certain types that marry certain people marry people from different religions. It happens all the time.
No,
it does. Okay, yeah.
Thank you, Miss Nate. Right now we 0 for 2 on our compromises. I just want to point that out.
I know.
I ain't asking you that, Nate. I don't feel like somebody waffling right now. Hold on a second. Dana. She know it too. He's 5'7".
Oh.
Is that shorter than Dana?
That's shorter than Dana.
I'm 5'10" though. That's a big ask. That's a very big ask. But I'm listening. Go on.
That's it. I mean, you already answered.
Oh.
He's 5'9".
I 5'9", yes. 5'7".
Let me ask you a
Although
question.
I do have a theory about short niggas having big dicks. So I would be open to it.
Yeah.
Maybe it had to be really,
Yeah.
really right though. Like he had to be just like gorgeous and on top of his game with everything in every aspect for me to consider.
So-
5'7" is a big ask, no pun intended.
So unrealistic then, huh?
Yeah, for me, but I'm taller than the average woman. I'm average height for a man. I'm 5'10", so it's not the same. People be saying that shit. He got to be 6 foot tall, and you fucking 5'3". It's not the same.
Yeah, yeah, I think average height is like 5'9", I think.
Even
So you said you would accept 5'9"?
yeah, what?
Think about this now. For the rest of your life.
So maybe our kids won't make varsity and they'll just play in the band. I don't know.
Wow.
So let me ask you a question. You know how because you're gonna get a house with double sinks, right?
Of course.
And so y'all get up in the morning, y'all butt ass, you don't got them shoes on now. And y'all brushing y'all teeth, and you look over, you can see the top of his head. You gonna deal with that for the rest of your life?
I can't see the top of his head. Not if he's an inch shorter than I am. Come on now. But
I'm just saying, man.
I understand the sentiment, but I'm not a person. I don't wear heels so much anymore anyway because of my physical limitations or whatever. But even if I didn't have those, I'm very happy and very comfortable being the tallest person in the room. And I actually enjoy it. But there just can't be a huge gap. Like I could be taller than you with my shoes on, but it can't be like you my son out here.
Does it hurt a little bit? Keep it
I'm
real.
afraid to ask, does what hurt? If
The fact that your man is a little shorter. Because you cringed when I asked the question.
5'7" is a big ask. That's a big difference. But
You know they
5'9",
can get surgery now. They can get surgery for that.
Oh my God.
Bro, come on, man. What we doing?
Man,
Hey, put her in the fucking bathroom. What are we doing? Bro?
Put him in the fucking bed.
no, this man was no. This man was
Yeah,
on
somebody
the
had
radio
it.
and
I know they could do it, but ain't nobody doing that shit. And I don't want to date nobody who's so
Yeah,
insecure.
that shit cost Dana. That shit cost that man $180,000.
That shit is wild. There's no way. And I wouldn't date somebody like that because your insecurities
He said
are
he get
just
more
so
women
loud.
now.
And he ain't walk yet though. Like shit crazy.
5'9" I could do. 5'7" is a big ask. You'd have to be great.
5'9", he got to be pretty great though, huh?
5'9" I can deal with. I've done 5'9". I've
Deal.
dated 5'9".
So that's a settle for you, huh?
It's a yeah.
This is getting bad. What? Maybe somebody else present one. What would you compromise for a man?
Long distance.
Nah, that's weak. Give me a better one. Bro been doing bad today, man.
So I already said that would compromise food. I did say that. So
New one.
I know I'm just saying, but you said we were for whatever. But we're
you are. It's a group thing.
Oh,
I would compromise, and don't come for me. Let me finish my statement before you. I would compromise to an extent income requirements. For instance, we were talking last week. I would date a teacher.
Put him
right. So it's not. They don't make a whole lot of money.
Okay.
But I admire, as Love said last week, I admire the profession. I admire the intent behind it. It's not their fault that they're underpaid. It's a good job to have. I would date a teacher. Would I prefer somebody who made more than a teacher? Absolutely. But I can compromise there as long as I don't have to compromise my lifestyle to be with you.
Okay. So you don't mind making more than him?
I don't love it, but I would, I guess.
Read the super chat, please. Just capping ass.
Gary Grant, thank you for the Canadian $2. Okay, Dana, 5'7" with 11 inches, still no.
what does that mean?
Yeah, I don't know. 5'7".
11-inch penis.
No, I think he's talking about the height.
Oh, he's definitely.
No, he's talking about penis.
Yeah.
Hey, Gary, I'll fuck him. I ain't gonna marry him though.
Shit like that.
Somebody
Dana,
asked in the chat
Dana, wow.
about.
Mr. Grant, what's popping?
I would compromise politics. I want to answer the question. I would compromise politics.
You gonna compromise somebody's career?
What'd you say?
Would you compromise somebody's career?
Well, like what Dana just said.
Yeah, but let's just flip it. What if the guy is a stripper? He's a professional stripper.
I dated one.
Hell no. All male
No,
strippers are
I
gay.
wouldn't do that.
They're all
I
gay.
dated one in college.
No, I wouldn't compromise. Politics, I would compromise. But I think male strippers are hoes and they have wayward dicks and they see the right woman on the right night and she's gonna hop on it. I just wouldn't do strippers. I don't want anybody showing my stuff. No.
What about
politics?
Well, I would say you ain't lying there, Asia.
So wait, all right, let me drill down. So okay. So politics, what does that mean exactly?
He could be a Republican, I could be a Democrat, or vice versa, whatever. Like we could have differing political views, and that is not necessarily a deal breaker for me because I actually value different ways of thinking and whatnot. But so that wouldn't be a deal breaker for me as long as you're not like part of the neo-Nazis. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I would definitely compromise on politics.
Okay, so he can have adverse opinions, like he can be pro-life.
Yes.
Just some of the more things that are real staunch.
That's his opinion. Absolutely.
How does that household function?
In what way?
Like, how does it function? Like, what if he's not for the whole gay pride stuff and all? Like, how does this flow? Like, for instance, remember you said go ahead.
I was like, gay. I don't care about. I mean, gay. I'm not gay. So him.
No, remember you said you have a bunch of gay male friends, right?
Okay.
A lot of men. I mean, that there's a cap to that.
Okay.
So, like, what I'm saying is, there's going to be several things in terms of politics that still come to a head. It's not going to just be opinions; it comes to fruition. Especially you have kids and things of that nature. So, how real is it actually?
So how real is it actually with me? Because we aren't having any kids together, and our kids. So you're asking me, like in real life. So we're not having kids together. So we don't have to worry about raising kids together, and having to worry about politics and whatnot, and pro-life and pro-choice. I don't have to worry about that. Now I'll talk about the gay pride thing. That's more relevant because I have gay male friends and gay female.
So what question? So you only date men with kids then?
No, I don't only date men with
Would
kids.
it be a deal breaker if he doesn't have kids then?
No, I actually prefer that crap.
But he would want to have a kid.
He might not. Not all men want kids. We already had this discussion a long time ago.
Majority of men want kids. So he let's say, right, because the majority want to have kids, he wants to have a kid. Is that a deal breaker? You wouldn't compromise
for he and I, if he wants to have a kid, no, I compromise on that. That's actually a good question, Ham. So I would compromise on that. Because
really,
if we were to adopt,
I call Cap.
Sure.
Adopt. Come on, man.
If we were
Put
to
him in the
adopt,
fucking bedroom. Get him out of here. Come on.
I call Cap.
No,
She just told me a couple of days ago I would be the laughing stock if I had a kid at 43 years old.
I said you walking around with a big old belly and a baby in your big old belly at 43. Yes, you'll be the laughing stock. Now, if we were to come together,
hold on.
together and decide to adopt, and again, this is my man because I'm compromising. I may have that. Shut up, Hamp. I may have.
You gotta chill. You gotta chill, Hamp.
I said I was gonna compromise too. She said, "Will you be the laughing stock sitting right at 43 years old with a belly?"
Yo, man. Gary Grant with the $2 super chat. Mr. Grant was popping. Big up panel. All right, Dana. Add 150,000 per year.
That's not a game. That's not a lot of money. That's not enough to make a difference. Next,
it's a good amount of money though.
It's good. It's not enough to compensate for his ass being 5'7".
Jesus Christ!
Wow,
Mr. Grant, I appreciate you. Forgot the diaper fund. Have a good night, all. Peace. Yo, appreciate you, Mr. Grant. Be safe, you heard? Old ass. We got one more. Mr. Britt with the $2 super chat. Mr. Britt, what's popping? Politics don't have to align, but culturally, yes. All right, love. What was you what was you saying?
It's not a lie. I'm serious. Like, so this is the compromise piece, because of course I don't want to have kids at this age in my life. However, if my husband and I decided he wants to have a kid, he's having, we can adopt. Yes, we would have that discussion about adoption. We would have the discussion. I'm looking at her. Can you see me looking at you? We will have.
He want a legacy. He want his bloodline, like Beyonce said, bloodline. That's what
he would have to compromise then, because, ma'am, let's not do this on live television.
Just saying though. I don't think we really compromising, man. I don't know. I don't think y'all got it in y'all. I don't know, bro. Tay, what say you? You got one?
I got one. I would say it would be difficult to compromise my independence or intimacy. Like, that's something. Transitioning from singledom to, being in a relationship or being serious with someone, those are the things you have to, I think, give yourself less of, like being more dependent on a person or being willing to ask, for help and things of that nature.
Man, you can't have sex with girls no more, shit like that.
I mean, everybody's situation's not the same, but you may or may not need or want a certain thing, and that has to be communicated. I'm just saying.
Would you compromise if he was like that? If he was gay at one time, and then when he met you, he decided that he was going to be straight?
Okay, let's be clear. I've dated a bisexual man before.
Right, that's what I was asking.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Would you compromise it and get married to him, like, and settle down?
I mean, maybe it was just because it was him, but I didn't really see myself with him long term. That was just a hookup. So.
Why? Because he was gay?
No, because that was just the nature of our relationship.
But what you think though, in hindsight?
What do you mean? What do I think? Would I marry him?
No, you think you didn't like him like that because he was gay?
No, I didn't like him like that because I didn't like him like that.
Was it a little bit?
What do you mean? Did I like him?
Because he was gay a little bit?
Was it because he was a catcher and not a thrower?
A little bit because he was gay. Listen, I'm open to living all forms. So that didn't bother me. What I respected about him is that he was willing to not be a down low brother and admit that that's what he did. Now, he didn't do that while we were together.
Come on, man. See, this
put him in the fucking bed.
He's dating guys.
Stop, Tay. Stop. You see what happens? I don't care. Yo, you see what happens? The more y'all keep talking, the truth start to come. If Nate go off this goddamn camera one more time, bro.
It keeps blinking. I don't know why.
Yo, hold on. I ain't off Tay yet. Tay.
Regardless.
Tay. Don't get nervous. Tay. So he wasn't doing it when y'all was together. That has to mean something.
What do you mean that has to mean something?
That has to mean something. What? So you saying? So he could have done it while y'all was together?
No, we were together. We were seeing each other.
No, I think
it just didn't bother me that he did it before. I think y'all might be
okay.
That's
a. I think y'all. Let me ask Tay, because I don't know if this question was literally.
I'm sorry, super chat.
Go ahead.
Super chat.
Mr. Britt 199 for the super chat. Thank you. Was he a Kappa Tay? Actually, no, he wasn't.
Wow.
No, Mr. Britt is a legend, man.
Crazy.
So Tay, I don't know if this question was explicitly asked or if you even said it. Would you compromise your polyamorous lifestyle for your person?
So that's not a requirement for me. I don't have to have a third partner. Is that what you? Yeah, I don't have.
I thought that was.
But I'm open to doing it, and I'm okay with my partner being open to doing it.
Okay. I thought before it was like kind of a requirement. Okay.
Yeah.
Better question though. What if your partner was polygynist? Obviously, meaning only he can have another person.
What do you mean? I can't not like sharing.
Polygyny.
Sharing is caring. So that's settling because baby, we both got to be open. That's not compromise.
Okay. There's 3 different. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying this. I mean, for me though, I mean, I don't mind. If that's what you're into, that's cool. But I don't see longevity with that because I want a piece.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shit like that.
Nay, did you have one?
Did I have? No, I actually don't. But I like everyone else's, and I was like, I want to kind of respond to that. Yeah. So I wouldn't want somebody that's like a man that would be gay. I'm just sorry because I feel like because you sticking your stuff in somebody and then want to come back here. I couldn't do it. That's cool that other people want to do that. No, so that wouldn't have been a compromise for me. Absolutely the hell not. And then with the politics, I was dating somebody that they were a Republican and they were so devout, and then me being on the Democrat side, it was very difficult, to be perfectly honest with you, because we had so many difference in opinions and views. But there are some times that you can kind of compromise in some ways, like, okay, I can see where you're coming from. It's difficult, but I think that would be somewhat of a compromise. That one probably for me. The income, I could compromise with that because I would date a garbage man. I would date a teacher. That part doesn't really matter because it doesn't mean that you're going to stay stuck in that field. You can level up. So I can do that. I have been with people I've made more money than. I've been with people that made more money than me. So I can compromise with the income, most definitely.
Wait. Hold on now. You just took a shot at teachers. What do you mean level up? They're a teacher.
Yeah, but you can still go from.
But you said stuck, and then you said level up and not stay in that field. But they're teachers. Some people teach for 50 years.
But you can still go into I think they have like these 6-year degrees or something. So you start at a certain level, and I forgot what year it is, but you have to go and get another like certification or something, and then you get paid more. So you can still stay there, or you can say I no longer want to work in.
Nay, that's cost of living though. So you have to recertify any certification, and then you get cost of living raises just on doing a good job. But you're still gonna be in a particular bracket.
But you can still make a lot more money. And then you can decide that you want to actually go work for like a university. Say, I want to be a professor. It's still a teacher, yes, but it's different levels. So you don't have to say, well, I'm going to stay as a...
Nay, they're a 6th grade teacher. You think they're going to go teach at Morehouse? Yeah, good. Break.
Areas.
Camera, please break.
No, they go from like
Jesus
6th grade. Then they'll say, I'm going to go to high school level. And then from high school level, they want to continue. I know people have done it.
What are you saying to me? Just stuff?
I'm saying to you as a teacher, there are teachers that go and go higher and higher in education as teaching.
God.
But what if they don't want to go higher? What if they're content and they're happy to teach the level?
And that's fine with me. It wouldn't bother me.
It didn't sound like it was fine. That's what.
No, I would. No. As a garbage man,
I teach 6th grade science, and that's my lane, and I'm comfortable with it, and I like this bracket or this age range of children. But I don't need to elevate beyond this. But are you saying like maybe you have to have other things on the side to bring in additional income, or is it just that you're not reaching high enough?
No, I think I can still date somebody that would say they're a garbage man and maybe they want to add something else.
I said garbage men make a lot of money, by the way.
They do. The garbage men make good because they're in unions a lot of times. They work for the city. They make really good money.
Stop it. Y'all gotta stop.
I know people that work and make good money as garbage men.
I already smoked. Isha knows they already smoked somebody's boots when they said that foolishness. Stop.
They do, though.
No, they don't. Okay. See, here's the thing I hated, man. There was one private garbage company in New York City. Do you know how much fucking trash they had to pick up to make $80,000? Are you shitting me? Stop. Garbage men average about 38 to 40 grand. If you look at,
that's not true.
Go ahead and go. Just go. Use your smartphone to be smart for once, right? And we're talking about garbage men, right? So you can Google New York City. You can Google private owned garbage where it's the owners, right? And they're making what it is. But the public city garbage man is making average money, which I'm not even shitting on.
They make about 40,000 a year.
Yeah, I know.
Where y'all at?
No, that's the average.
Nigga, where you at? Yes. Where you at? Yes, they make 40,000. Nigga, come on, stop.
Well, most garbage men are city workers. They're gonna get paid less, but they got better benefits.
They got good benefits and stuff like that. That's why it's good to get in there. To your point, but you talking about the salaries? The average income is like 40 grand. I already smoked. What I smoked last time? You said I forget. Mike Brown with the $2 super chat. Garbage men, teachers retire as such. That's a fact, though. What if he never wants to do anything else? That's what Dana was saying. So, Nate, where are you at with it? He wants to be a teacher for the rest of his life and pour into children and live comfortable based on what his needs and income are.
That's actually caring. So I wouldn't be opposed to that if you want to stay as a teacher.
So just to be clear, you switched how you feel?
No, I said I would still date somebody. I have before. So
but we're trying to, because like Dana was trying to clarify, you wanted to make sure they weren't stuck there and they leveled up. He wants to be there because he's doing something he deems righteous.
Okay, well, as I was saying, I meant like it could be any type of job, and it could be like the most average job as long as he's not stuck in that. Like, let's say he's in McDonald's.
Stop for a second. Stop for a second and listen to what Love, can you say it to her? Dana tried. I tried.
Okay. So Nate, you heard what he was saying. So you have your person who was a teacher, a sixth grade teacher, is not going anywhere. Loves to being a sixth grade teacher.
Okay.
Retires as a sixth grade teacher. Are you okay with that?
Yes.
Okay. That's the answer. Yes.
Okay. She's what's it called?
Yeah, she's rethinking.
She's rescinding that level up shit.
Well, maybe she rethought it. Maybe she's rethinking it right now because he
doesn't
have to level up. He doesn't have to level up to be the sixth grade teacher, right? He can stay there and you'll still be okay with him.
I would still be okay with it.
See,
yes.
All right, no, I'm just asking. You know, I mean, I don't know. 150K ain't enough money nowadays. I didn't realize that.
That ain't what I said. I said that's not enough to make a difference in your height because
5'7".
In this market where I am in the DC or Baltimore area, that's just not a lot of money.
Yeah,
it's average.
Okay. Yeah. Word. Interesting. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. It helps the channel the most. Where are we? 0-3? Oh, where we at?
We stated compromise. No, we've all stated compromises. What are you talking about? We're not 0-3.
I know. What I'm saying is, hold your horses. I know you can't be wrong, but what I'm saying is, we were able to poke holes in every single compromise. Is my point. And I didn't even have to try all that hard. We just asked regular questions. Even when we just went into nays, we had to get clarification. After clarification, it took 3 people to get clarification. Tay said that nigga wasn't gay when he was with her.
That's my dad. Now, what I said, he was bi. Thank you. So that clearly means he liked both.
No, by the way, you gay. That's what that means.
Why he was dating me. Thanks.
I would still like to know, and this is totally irrelevant, was he catching or was he throwing? Because I feel like that makes a difference. Because you said, it was Nate said that
I was not pegging that nigga now.
Singing anybody else. Or
when he was with the man, though, she's asking, when he was with the man, was he catching or throwing? When he was with
him? I wasn't there, ma'am.
Oh, you didn't even ask.
You didn't ask him if he had dick in the butt?
I mean, I'm sure it was both ways. Maybe not all the time, but yeah.
Wow.
Tay is wild. I don't know, man. I'm just saying, man. Y'all freak for girl.
Have you pegged a man before, Tay?
No, ma'am. I don't desire to do that.
Oh. So what makes you a freak then?
Learning so much.
I said I am free. I didn't say
I said freaky. I'm sorry. I saw that E and I thought, okay.
Y'all are crazy, man. Well, that's one compromise. We poked the hole all through Isha's compromise. The nigga gotta make 300,000, have 10 inches of penis for Dana to even look his way. I know Ro didn't say nothing good about it. Yeah, man, we're doing bad, man.
Put him in the fucking bedroom. Get him out of here. Come on.
All right, let me ask this question. I will be dropping a link, 777. What the fuck is going on?
Wow. Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that.
Oh man, y'all, this is spooky, man. Y'all do this to me though, man. I'm gaining a callus to it. All right, let me ask a real question now, and I need some real answers. Do you have components that someone would have to settle for?
Settle or compromise?
Yeah. Ooh.
Settle.
I don't like settling.
And I want you to be honest. If there's one time in your life to be honest, it's right now. Do you have components that somebody will have to settle for, that there is no benefit to them to deal with you if you have that in your background or history or whatever the case is? So, my wife is an only child, right? Her father, obviously, she's the only child. So Pop is a little older, like, than our parents. So I know where he gonna have to live at. I know who gonna have to hold him down, right? Yeah, he hold the babies and shit like that, but you know how it is. Once a man, twice a child. That's something that just is what it is. Point blank, period. Just more money, more time, more effort. But boom, it is what you got to consider those things. That's a settle.
Is that a settle though?
Goddamn right. You ever took care of kids and a grown up nigga?
No,
that's a compromise.
I feel like that's inevitable with all of our parents, though. At some point, there may come a time where you may have to take on the responsibility of caring for a parent, a loved one, or whatever. That's not just because she's
Dana. You missed I have 3 brothers and 2 sisters.
Okay.
It's a different ball game if there's somebody's an only child.
Because everything falls on that only child. What happens with that parent?
And that's something you got to consume and take in. And the reason why I gave that example is because we thinking about, no, we don't have nothing to settle for. You might. It ain't just about you having a baby or you, whatever. It's so much shit that you got with you.
I don't know. I don't think I have no shit with me.
Bruh.
I can't think of nothing.
That might be right there.
Yeah, I'm a stubborn, arrogant asshole who cusses too much.
But you're a good time.
I think so.
Well, yeah, no, Dana is dope, but is a good time equate to a long time?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely wife material. Faux show. Don't hamp, boy. I swear to God, don't you do it.
Yeah, listen, man.
Don't you say nothing.
I got something.
I do too. I have some. So.
All right, come on. Somebody be honest with me.
Okay, I got something. Maybe it sounds crazy to y'all. Okay. I got 2 baby daddies. One a little bit crazy, so he might want to pop off on you. And the other one, yeah. And then the other one, you might have to deal with the fact that when he comes to town, he need a place to stay, so he stays at my house.
I'm not married.
Put him in the fucking bedroom. Get him out of here. Come on.
Are you fucking serious?
Everybody's settling for that shit. That's weird.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Wait, but go on. Why?
Because I let him stay in his son's room.
Yo.
Hey, you bugging like shit, sis. No, there ain't no fucking way.
Tay, as a single parent, yes, I had to do that.
And the other one is like, you got to come either pick up and drop off because he might want to carry a weapon, and you might have to deal with the fact that I'm gonna have to have cops there. That,
Nate, what the fuck?
I don't know about that one.
You gotta be honest, so I'm being honest.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Thank you for your honesty and your transparency. I appreciate it.
Man, fuck that.
Yeah.
That's too much.
God damn, boy.
Yeesh.
Mike Brown with a $5 super chat. The in-law living in is tough, man. Word. Damn.
I have the same cases.
Hold on, bro. I can't gloss over the shit
It
Nate
was
said.
like-
You gotta let that shit marinate. You potentially gonna get popped. You got a grown up eating breakfast with you.
Is he sleeping in the twin size bed
Yep.
in the room?
On the
I know
floor.
you fucking lying.
No, because it's so he'll sleep in
I
my
know
son's
you
room.
fucking lying.
He does. He'll sleep there.
You bugging, bro.
Hey, this is not real life. You are making this
Dead
shit.
serious.
There's no-
It was like maybe last summer. Yeah.
Why don't he just get a hotel room and take the son to go and stay in the room with him?
You need hotel
I'm trying to be
money.
nice. I was like, all
money
right.
problems, I think.
Jesus. All right, let's get off that, please. Nay, you gonna be short, nigga.
Actually, she's not. She has someone who loves her and already said what her intentions are for her. So
Not after that person hear this. I might have to cut this
They already
part out.
know. They
She
were here
already
too.
knows. Q already. I mean, her person already knows.
Q no. You said it.
I know she knows.
I'm gonna call Q later. I'm gonna verify. Bro, what say you?
Mine's is similar to Nay, but not exact. My thing is the kids because
Hey, bro, I know you can't see super chats. Can you see the
I
one?
see it. Mike Brown, $2 super chat. Too much honesty. That's what I asked for.
Yeah. Good God Almighty. Go ahead, bro.
Mine's is similar to Nay, but not weapons and all that type of stuff. But yes, 2 kids, same father, but the father just financially can't take care of himself. And so he might have to come stay for an event. Or we might have to, when he gets older, take care of him. Because he ain't gonna be able to take care of himself.
The father?
What? What the fuck is happening right now?
I'm
Girl,
serious.
cut it out, Rhonda.
What do you
Now,
mean, bro?
wait. I want her to say the last part. Now, at the end, what? Who take care of who? What
I
happened?
said when he gets older, like if something happens to him, like if he can't take care of himself, we may have to end up taking care of him.
Why would you end up taking care of him? That's your ex-husband. Because the kids, I would not want to put that on them to take care of him like that. He has other kids besides your kids. That's girl. Let me shut up.
Bro.
You sound crazy. Right out. He got kids besides yours. Girl, boom.
That's true. But I mean,
is he an able-bodied person? Is he disabled?
Yes, he is.
Hurt?
physically.
So
Yeah.
he's somebody who can go get a fucking job. What are we
Ain't
talking
nobody
about?
else
Take care of this
No,
grown-ass woman.
he works, he has a good job, just not good with money. Not understanding investments and taking care of yourself. That also goes in account.
That nigga gonna be homeless.
It's called
What the
adulthood, and
Ain't no
yeah,
fucking way. Ain't no fucking. And I don't believe that y'all would be with a man who would be okay with that shit. That's what's really blowing me.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
That's
That doesn't make any
there's
sense.
no
Rhonda-
fucking
I just
way.
want to know,
I don't want to be okay with that.
why did you get
That's a big
divorced if
ass.
you're willing to still do that? Like, I can walk by my baby daddy in the street right now and keep walking. Like, he could be on fire.
I wouldn't even
That
spit on
nigga
him. I wouldn't
keep
even spit
walking.
on him.
Wait.
Not
Would
mine.
he do that for you,
I think he would.
girl? You got to know.
No, he wouldn't.
It's a hard no for me.
Bro, what you want me to call? Bro, cut it out. No, he wouldn't. And you're not even going to do it.
Bro,
Cut it out.
that shit.
He has other kids besides yours, so why are you thinking? Girl.
Bro,
Yeah,
how old are your children? Wait. Bro, how old are
There's-
your children? Because you said you wouldn't want to put that on them to have to take care of their father.
Right,
Even
they're
less
16 and 17.
Bro, you tripping. You fucking tripping. This is beyond ridiculous. That's a grown ass. Maybe if he were like disabled, or
That's what I said. I said that. I said if he gets sick or he's disabled, he won't be able to take care of himself.
It's given till
But
death do us part, didn't y'all?
No, it's not. It's giving.
Okay. All right. Girl.
Yes, it is, Nate. Tay, you're right.
That's what I'm thinking. Because
Why you divorce this nigga if you're gonna change his diapers later? That's crazy.
It just sounds like the love is still
It
there.
sounds like
Not
he needs
maybe
another
not
wife.
enough to be with him.
Not the love like that to be.
Yes, I said not enough to be with him, but you love him as the father of your children.
Listen, I have seen this. A man was in the nursing home. His son passed away as soon as he got him in the nursing home, and the ex-wife had to end up handling everything because the son had passed away.
What in the
Tana,
world
that's
are
like
you
the same
talking-
example. That man had one son. Your son's father has more than two. He has other kids, so that's not even apples
All
to
I'm saying
apples.
is,
Girl,
Bro,
what
has
is
he
it?
been in a
wait.
relationship after you?
you said what?
Has he been in a relationship after you?
He has, and he's
Well,
in
that's
one
their
now.
problem. It's
But
their
but
problem.
wait, he doesn't pay any bills. That's her choice. That's her choice of he don't pay no bills. He does
So
not.
that is also her choice. Whether
That
she
is her
chooses
choice.
to deal with her during that situation or not. Like, that ain't got nothing to do with you. That's all I'm saying.
Bro, would you pay his
You're
rent?
free. You're free of that, girl.
No.
If he was about to be homeless, though. You
Not
sure?
paying any rent.
No, they say Ro is a simp.
I don't know, sis.
Shit like
I
that.
just-
Like that.
Again, I just can't think of a man who would be okay with that shit. That's some weird.
None.
No man would be okay with that. Taking care of your
None. All right.
50 years later. Come on, man.
Yo, nobody's
Russell Feathers,
fucking
bro.
with that, man.
Ain't no
Yo,
fucking-
real shit. Yo, y'all niggas is buck. Don't you ever talk about the niggas in the chat again.
Don't
This
put that
is
on us. That's
crazy.
world
That
talk.
ain't us.
We ain't around the, we ain't around the
That's
block
her.
yet. Yo. Yo, y'all. Go ahead. Love, what you got? Love, you.
Oh, I didn't hear the word you used. Components settle. There's a compromise. There's no settling with me because you're not going to regret it. I don't want anyone to ever feel they have to-
Wow.
I said what I said. Ain't nobody gonna settle for me because it's a compromise. Now there are facets of my personality that are still need a little bit of shining on, a little bit of varnish, a little bit of modifications. Yes, but it's a compromise. At times I may get a little bit emotional, and learning how to navigate those waters.
You're not having no kids, right?
I'm not having any more
A
kids.
man without kids, he have to settle for you, right?
If he wants them.
Yeah. He had to settle for you, right?
He has to settle. No, listen, what he has to settle for is not necessarily having his biological kids with me. Now,
Dana, say something, Dana.
if he wants to have kids with me, we can have the options of adopting. We also have the options of a surrogate. Now, but if so we have those. I'm laughing. Mike Brown, $2 super chat. Ro beats her men though. Can't vote, so.
I gotta drop this link soon, man. This is.
But let me finish,
crazy.
please, because
Go ahead.
he has options with me. My man has options, so he's not settling with me.
That is a settling.
How, Ham, if we can still have kids together? How?
No, you can't. You can't. He gonna have to have a kid with a surrogate, or he gonna have to adopt somebody else's son.
A surrogate would have to carry. Listen, a surrogate would have to carry.
I know, and he got to hold her hand while she push.
No, we're gonna both hold that heifer's hand.
Okay, fine. He got to hold her hand while she push, right?
and she's gonna go up to the sunset later.
I think that would be a deal breaker for a lot of people, men who wanted to have their own biological children, even though
we can
child
have
would still be biological.
It would be biologically ours, though. What I'm saying, Dana. That's what I'm trying to get.
I understand that, but I think even that method of going about having the child, bringing the child to life, I think that could be a deal breaker for someone if they're very intent on having a biological
stay out the chat, man. Stay out the chat.
Even though they would be biological.
I mean, that could potentially be a settling thing in some men's eyes, or it could be a compromise. It's all about how they see it. Half glass empty, half glass full.
Yeah, it is a settling. Trust me on that one. Don't no man really want to adopt a kid if his sperm working, and the surrogate thing is a second, third, fourth option. Nobody. That's not what somebody.
Okay, but we got options. Is the point?
But it's
Number
settling. It's settling. Period. That's what I'm saying. The point is, you got some shit with you. Period.
Not a lot though.
A lot. Because you can't be wrong. A nigga would have to settle for that.
No, I wouldn't be on a podcast with my man, so that's not true. So at home, I'm different. At home, I'm lovable and I'm agreeable. So I'm on a podcast. I'm getting asked to give my opinion. I'm getting asked to entertain the masses.
Do you have to be asked to give your opinion
on a podcast?
No, in life.
Yes.
That's true. Put him in a fucking bed.
You want my opinion, or are you trying to vent? Do you want input, or do you want to vent? I do ask people that. I do. Do you want my opinion, or do you want to just vent to me? I do that in real life. And when
Isha,
opinion, I'm like, yes, thank God.
Is she done?
I did not ask for her opinion about settling and having a child.
Shit like that.
Yo, Jesus Christ, Isha. Do you have components that a man would have to settle for?
Most definitely. I got a couple back rows. You have to settle for that. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, y'all gotta stop this shit, man. Everybody has, y'all niggas is average. Of course, you have something somebody got to settle for.
I have something, I just can't think of it.
Put him in the fucking bedroom. Get him out of here. Come on.
I'm dropping this link, man. Y'all crazy, man. This like, share, subscribe, tell a friend and tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. I gotta drop the link. I've done all I could do. I appreciate. Oh, did I ask Tay?
I don't think.
Try to slip through though. You didn't even say nothing. Go ahead.
Well, I was trying to get in on the love when you asked her, because I do think that me maybe not being able to have kids could be a deal breaker for a man that doesn't have them already. And then I can be passive aggressive at times of conflict. So, yeah, I mean, I know I got shit with me though, so I don't.
Yo, real shit. Say, a man would have to really come to his head like that you dated a gay dude. Like that. A man would have to like.
That too. Yeah, that too. The fact that you're right.
Because men be that shit don't compute. Barney was good.
Yo, how are you?
What's going on? Where you been at, man?
Oh, life. It's been happening.
Indeed, I can dig it. So, Barney, do you have a question, comment, or smoke for the ladies?
I got a few things going on. First, what's the woman with the yellow earrings? You got like 25 names. I don't want to sound like a white knight, but I'm going to have to side with you. Don't listen to Hamp. Just because Hamp's up here is a sperminator with 25 kids, and good for you, Hamp. You're probably a good father. You make them all play football. I bet you're. I think you're a good father. Just from watching the show. I could be wrong. I don't know.
Yeah.
But just because you the sperminator, don't listen to him. Yellow earrings, 25 names. Because guess what? There's plenty of men out here without kids, and trust me, they don't want to date no woman with kids. And by the time they get to now, I don't know how old you are. I'm not going to ask, of course. Some people, not everyone wants kids. And guess what? People die. They all die alone. Okay. I've been in hospitals. I've seen many people die. It don't matter how many kids you got. You're going to die alone in that bed. That's how it is. It's unpleasant and it's no good. But anyways, next, I want to shoot my shot. Can I just pull that off? I know this is like off topic.
John the Baptist with the $10 super sticker. Thank you, John. I appreciate you. Go ahead, Barney.
Put me up with Tay. Let's let the magic work. Don't make that face, Tay. No, me and Tay together. Let's see how it looks.
All right, hold
with
on.
the big screens.
Hold on. This one.
With the big screen. What the hell is this? That's not the couple we're looking for. We're looking for Barney and Tay. Hey, Love is Risky is good, not bad, but I'm shooting for Tay. You in the DMV, right, Tay?
Yes, sir, I am.
There we go. That looks good. How's that look?
Barney, I'm here for this shit. I am all the way here for this. You look good, brother. Y'all look good together.
Barney,
Thank you.
Was up here
See
had
that?
a girlfriend. He said the last
Go
time.
ahead, Tay. You open.
I don't have a girlfriend. I don't cheat. It didn't work out. What's up?
I thought you had a situation the last time you were on. No?
He said it didn't
you
work
pushing
out.
back, Tay? Or are you gonna open the doors and let me in?
Shit like that. Shit like that.
You got a nice level of assertive. Go ahead, Tay.
Pushing back. I'm pushing back.
That ain't no good. What you doing Friday night, Tay? Let's go to Catonsville. I know this place, Korean hot pot.
I'm sorry. I'm booked for Friday. I got a date already. I'm sorry, but I appreciate you.
What you doing Saturday?
I'm gonna be with that same date.
Okay, so this is a fail.
You're a nice man and everything. I appreciate the effort and the energy. I love it.
Sounds like a no.
It's a little misguided though.
Damn. Okay. All right. Well, I fully made a fool of myself. I'll still remain a fan of the show. A closed mouth doesn't get fed. Life goes on. You got any questions for me, Hamp?
Nah, man. Wait a minute.
No, he the man though.
So Barney,
what's up?
What? So you don't? All right. So you saying that the majority of men don't want kids?
I'm not saying the majority, but you up here acting like Miss Risky 88 is damaged goods or no one's going to want her because of that. I mean, that's crazy. If she can't have kids,
no.
Great. You ain't got to take no pills or nothing. You can just blast off all the time. I mean, it sounds like a good time. I mean, no offense. If that came off wrong, I apologize.
Well, she has a kid.
Oh, you have a kid? Oh, well.
I mean, he's older. I mean,
I
he's not in the home, but he's not. No,
I missed that. I didn't know
the
that.
real story here. I hate when you do that, Hamp. So the point is, I'm still young enough to. Huh?
You don't have a kid?
Yeah, I do. Unless what I'm saying is, I have one. He's out of the house, and if a man was to come to me and approach me saying he wanted kids of his own with me, I am not damaged goods just because I can't have any more kids.
No, but a man will have to settle. Is the point?
We already went through this already, but I agree with Barney. I'm not damaged goods.
Well, Barney didn't get the whole story.
I'm still worthy of a good man, and that has not changed either way.
He said he wasn't good because he has to settle.
Listen, Hamp, when people get older, someone that might date Miss Risky here probably already has kids anyways and probably doesn't want kids. Not every man wants to get like 1 million kids like you. You don't understand that. You have to think outside of your box and look at the world. Not every man wants kids. Maybe her next man's going to have 3 kids already. And maybe he's been there, done that. No thanks. Do you know what I mean?
So, Barney,
I hate to not have a unified front against the ladies. I do. I'm sorry. But, the truth has to ring free and loud.
No, it's fine. Yeah. Now, so, okay. You want kids, Barney?
No.
So
why didn't you shoot your shot?
I just shot my shot. I shoot my shot.
No, with me.
But with love.
Well, I was watching Tay. I like her style. I like what's going on.
But she don't like you like that.
What? Well, what? You think it's the first time I've been shot down? You think it's the first time?
I know you don't care.
You batting 100%. I mean, you gotta try. It's all right.
A good close.
Okay. I'll put my big boy pants on and I'll try again. It's okay. Life goes on.
I'm just saying. You and Love
didn't see what I saw. Hey, whatever. What can I do? There's nothing to do. I'll go home and I'll cry myself to sleep tonight.
I'm just saying, you guys are the same age. You got the same wants and desires.
She got a kid anyways. I don't want no kids. No. I'm on team no kids.
My grown son does not need a father.
I'm on team no kids. Team no kids.
So no kids at all.
That's what I want, man. Yeah.
Tatum 32 with the $5 super chat. Great discussion. Shout out to the panel and Black Dr. Phil. See, Barney?
What?
I'm Black Dr. Phil. That's what they calling me. Grown folks show.
I don't know about that, man. Dr. Phil exploits people at their lowest and makes $1 off it. He's Oprah's lapdog. Honestly, I think you have more morals than Dr. Phil. I mean, honestly, it seems like an insult.
Shit like that. Shit like
Yeah,
that.
maybe. Well, I think Tatum meant it as good, but now that you brought out all the facts, it might be Tatum.
Yeah, no,
we might gotta switch.
I don't think he didn't mean it as bad as far as I can tell, but just that whole I don't like Dr. Phil, man. He puts people up there with mental problems, pretends to help them. It's like, why don't you put your family up there when they're at their lowest with a mental breakdown and act like you helping them? What kind of psychiatric person does that?
Yeah.
Let's exploit you. That's crazy. It's crazy exploitation. He's in the same boat. He's going to be buried next to who's that guy? Jerry Springer. That's what's up.
Can I read the $5 super chat real quick? I want to address it. Thank you, Omega Green, for the $5 super chat. Question for the ladies: do you all think that admitting to flaws that a man would have to settle for makes you less valuable? And let me answer that question. So if I was having a real conversation outside of this podcast, I wouldn't mind talking freely about certain things. But it's the evil trolls in the comments that makes it a little less, appealing to really say what those are, because they already sit there and say, you're going to die alone. You ain't worth nothing. No man's going to want you. Like, they already say that anyway, just from us talking. And there are evil troll knuckle draggers in the comments already. And it's just like, me personally, I don't like putting that type of stuff out there, or a flaw, and saying I may have to settle for me, honestly, because these assholes, they talk crazy and reckless, and they're very mean, right? And so I honestly, a real conversation with my girls and you, I would do that. But with them, and we put it out there and saying, like, you just have to say I can't have kids, right? They're already sitting there talking trash about that. And so that was just a little bit uncomfortable for me. That's why it was kind of hard for me to say that, for that reason, because we're up here getting vulnerable, but the assholes in the comments aren't getting vulnerable. They can stay behind their keyboards and be keyboard assassins and be perfect and flawless and make nasty derogatory comments about us after we admit our flaws. That's all.
Yeah, you guys gotta understand that them comments really don't mean anything. If somebody,
I hear what you're saying, but wait, Ham, cut it out. I hear what you're saying.
I didn't finish.
I'm human.
What are you talking about? I didn't even finish. Cut out what? I'm just saying that the comments don't mean anything.
Right.
But also, that's why I encourage you guys to stay out the comments and continue the pod. I mean, that I'm not saying that things can't affect you, but the question is not even really, you're not really answering it. He's just asking, admitting that you're flawed. Do you think that it makes you less valuable? Because when you read the comments for what is being said, a lot of them were like applauding the accountability, the honesty. Some of the shit was crazy. But the insults aren't flying in here like maybe before, because there's a little bit more like what's the word, genuine answers and questions and whatever the case is.
And that's fine, and you're right, we don't have to be in the comments. But the super chats that come on, and like you said, like before, and that was your word you used, like they don't come in here flying like they did before on the super chats because they want them to be Rex or paying money. So you're right about that. But I'm just telling you, I was, again, being vulnerable and just telling you why I didn't want my flaws on there, because, a little bit PTSD or once bitten, twice shy. That's all. Again, that's all I'm saying. And I'm being real. That's all. I'm just being real.
No, but to answer the question though, too.
I did.
You were saying the reason why you were saying the reason why you didn't want to say, but he's asking a question flat out. Admitting to flaws, do you think that makes you less valuable?
I think in some cases in real life, yes, it does. It makes you think about, being self-aware is a good thing. I think people will respect it and appreciate it. Mm-hmm. But I also think, yes, in a sense, when you're speaking your flaws, particularly when you're dating somebody, it does put you feel less valuable until I guess they can validate the fact that, okay, that's you being real, that's you being self-aware.
Hey, bro, question. Do you think that a better word is desirable here?
It can be either one, because
but I'm just saying, based on, because I like how you framed it, but you think like when you tell somebody, hey, I got this type of shit with me, they maybe don't want you as much, or maybe it is interchangeable.
I do specifically, like Isha said, she got roles, I got roles, we all got roles, but that doesn't mean that I think less of myself. But at the same time, for me to admit, like, I had 2 kids, I got roles. To me, in a sense, yes. And with some things, we may feel less valuable, particularly when we hear things like men will not date women with kids or more than 1 kid, or whatever the case is. In a sense, we might feel like, well, damn, he ain't gonna bait me because I got 2 kids, So yes, in a sense, we do. I think it does. And sometimes it might be valuable in some cases for whatever it is that the man is desiring. And in some cases, it might be desirable when you're talking about physical stuff, talking about how a person looks and so forth.
Okay. Anybody else want to go ahead?
Yeah, I'm gonna say no. I like to put my shit up front because I ain't wasting your time and you ain't wasting mine. I want to know what's wrong with you too, to see if I can deal with it. Like, if I can't deal with it, then you know what? We gonna go get something to eat. We gonna be friends, but this ain't going no further than this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with Ish. I don't think it necessarily makes you less valuable. It just makes you less compatible, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's perfectly okay. Like, the things that I have and the things that I present and that I bring to the table, they don't mesh with the things that you desire, and that's cool. And it may go the other way as well. And that doesn't mean there's anything wrong with me. That doesn't mean there's anything wrong with you. We're just not compatible for one another.
I agree.
But the value is still there.
I do.
Unless you just like little butts is a deal breaker, then I don't know what to tell you because I got little butts.
I actually like what Hamp just said when you differentiated between desirable and valuable, because I think you still have value, yes, but the desire part, they may not desire you as much. That doesn't mean that you have no value, because someone else is going to value something that someone else doesn't desire. So I do like that you differentiated that part.
Agreed.
Like another man's trash is another man's treasure type thing.
Wait a minute, no,
but I heard that.
Wait a minute,
no.
He might look at it as trash, but yeah, it's not. But you still have value.
Yeah, I don't think it means that you're less valuable. Like the ladies were saying, I do believe there's a difference in being desirable, because you could be working on those flaws. Just because, and the fact that you're self-aware, that's a plus, and it's easier to be transparent and communicate that way as well. So.
I mean, okay. I mean, I'm just saying, like, let's say you get caught cheating. You trash to that person. Somebody else might pick you up, though.
You asking me?
Well, what'd you think?
Oh, okay. I didn't know you were asking me. I'm sorry. I thought you said Tay.
Nay, my bad.
Okay. You said, so if I was cheating or if I got caught cheating?
Yeah, you got smoked. You trash to that person, they put you in the bathroom.
Put him in the fucking bathroom. Get him.
Somebody else might pick you up, though, no?
Yeah, it's possible. Yeah.
Because that kind of goes along with what you guys are saying, like what Dana said.
No, it don't.
That person don't like you no more. Don't mean somebody else ain't gonna like you later.
Yeah, but that means I have to belong to that person. I had to be that person's person in order for them to throw me away or for them to have like, we're not even there yet. If I'm presenting myself and the qualities that I possess are not qualities that you prefer, then we're not even getting to the place where you even have license to throw me away. Like, who the fuck are you?
But that's also assuming that you're gonna throw it away after the person cheats. Maybe they don't want to throw it away.
They may want to work it out with you. You still have some value to them.
Yeah, like women do. I think men would be hard pressed to work it out. I'm not saying it's impossible, but I feel like it's highly improbable. Once another man conquer you, I think it's a wrap.
It is hard. It is. I'm not like I'm not man, but yeah, it is hard.
I've been in that situation. He definitely wanted me back.
Yeah, what happened?
I didn't want him back. That's why I cheated.
Yeah, he's trying to get you back.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Oh well.
He'd have been standing over you at night with a gun. I'm telling you, man. John the Baptist for the $5 super chat. Black Dr. Phil is not a flex, Hamp. God damn.
Wow.
Hey Tatum, man, they hating. Hank the Basement, the $2 super chat. Good evening, Hamp. Be blessed, my brother. Appreciate you, bro. Damn. I don't think nobody else
You missed another super chat.
I did. Hold on. Let me drop the link. Let me see, because I know little no cupcake zone podcast was in the chat. 777. Hey Barney, you saw 777 coming for you?
Yeah, he said I killed the vibe. I guess I did. Sorry about that. What else? What else did he say? People are giving me tips on how to pursue Tay. I don't think they'll be successful, but thank you for the input. What else do we have here? Did I miss anything?
No, he just talking shit.
That's good. That's good. Well, at least I know he's well.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Well, on that note, I think I'm going to head out. The wheels in the sky keep turning. It's a good show.
Yes, sir.
And,
appreciate you.
Let some more people on. Thank you.
Got you. Be safe.
All righty.
Will with the $5 super chat. I agree with Love. This isn't the venue to be vulnerable. I don't know. I think there's levels to everything.
That's your choice.
Yeah. I think there's levels to everything. I think that people can be edified depending on how far you want to go. But obviously people can take shit and spin it, right, and judge you on it. But everybody judges. For sure, and I just don't give the chat that much credence because motherfuckers don't want to get up here. I mean, it's easy to make comments.
Say it to my face.
You know what I'm saying? I'm dropping a link a few more times. This is that time when I get it. Remember, I wanted to say one thing. You know how I think we were talking about Love. I think you might have said it when it was like short guys was getting chose.
I said
like
today's show. Oh, no. I did say that. No, I said it.
I feel like road post guy.
Right. No, I said it. I said when the DMV, Lane the short man. And
yeah, I know you said it. I know that. I just said you said it. Remember?
Right now, I was remembering it in my own mind. Yeah.
Bruh. Hey. All right. So I just wanted to say that, like, I feel like I've been seeing that shit.
I told you. Open your eyes.
I have to.
Okay, well, what's short? Y'all short ain't my short. So
Damn, you are that shit. Aren't you like 5'8", my nigga?
Yeah.
Yeah, you see it. You married. You got your
No, I'm saying, but I'm a little different, man. I'm like a cheat code.
Of course.
Oh,
I look like my mom. I got straight teeth.
He's an outlier.
Yeah, yeah, man. I don't count. You can't use me. Nah, cause I've been doing like weddings and shit, right? Like DJing, and man, niggas been like, there was like 3 niggas that was shorter than me.
Ooh.
Like his girl was like, "Good job, babe." Pat that nigga on his head. Yo, I'm telling you, man. Damn. But I just wanted to say, I was thinking about that shit. You know what I'm saying, the other day and all.
Let's just take the W, cousin.
Take the W, yes.
That's the last time we're gonna hear.
Girl, say it again. Say it again. It's the last time we're gonna get the W from him. But I was just saying it. I'm gonna say this, right?
But you know what? Some men present taller. Like
if
you have a masculine presence, then I'm not bothered as much by your height. But if you like, asking for piggyback rides and shit like that, like
shit like that.
It's a little bit different. But if you have a presence, if you have a masculine energy that I can that I'm attracted to, that I whatever, maybe it doesn't matter quite as much, but you just got to be on point, I guess.
Yeah.
So
Love, read the super chat and then go ahead and say what you want to say.
Thank you, Mr. Britt, for the $2 super chat. Cheat codes will find a way. 3 exclamations.
Shit like that.
That's a fact. How many?
3.
Indeed, man. You already know.
So I wanted to say, like, I had a conversation with a friend of mine lately, and I had to be real with myself about what I really want in a man. And it boiled down to shorter men bother me.
Huh?
With like, or they have little hands or little feet.
Wow.
That bothers me. That does. I have to be very honest. Like, you know,
Small. Hold on, love. Clarifying question. John the Baptist was a $2 super chat. All 5'9" ain't equal.
Shit like that. Shit like that.
5'9". He got to be 5'9".
Now you said she keep on. I got Mr. Britt's a member and he's a moderator, so I'm gonna answer this question before she get the line. This nigga's 5'3".
You're a lot. I am not 5'3".
Bro, how tall is this nigga, bro?
Tay is 5'3". Tay, am I taller than you?
Tay
I'm
is,
5'1".
Oh, you're 5'1".
I'm only 5'1".
yeah, she only
You got a
5'1".
good 5.
Oh, she's
He's
taller.
a good 5'4.5".
You're lying. She's lying.
All right, let's not derail. We know how tall you are. We just said it.
Lying.
You talk like short niggas. I'm 5'4 3/4.
Way
Shit
taller
like
than
that.
5'4". Way taller than 5'4". Anyway. So
Wait. Question.
Oh.
Is he short or is he small? Because you talking about small hands and feet and shit like that.
Little feet, yeah. So that's the thing. Like, there's some men that are like 5'9", 5'10", and they got small, chubby feet and small hands. Like, it doesn't necessarily just have to be the short 5'6". I've seen 5'9", 5'10", and they got short, stubby fingers and short, like, truncated feet, and that bothers me. And I had to come to realization, like, you know, I want to sit there and be, you know, I accept and embrace every man. And I don't have a certain type of man that I want. I'll date. I don't have a type, but that's not true, because I've seen how, and this, somebody had to put this to my face. You treat men of a certain caliber a different way than you do others.
So you definitely aren't compromising if they got small hands.
I'm not, and I have to be honest with myself. I had to be honest with myself and said, Asia, love, you know how you are when it comes to that. Because this is one dude I was dating. He was tall and black and fine, but he's a little bit mean. I let him get away with a little bit more than I did a shorter guy. Like, he was tall and black. Oh, he was fine and sexy. And he had nice size, proportionate feet and hands. And he just was not the nicest person. And so I ain't sit there. I didn't say anything to him, put him in his place. Like, you know, I could sit there and, you know, tear him down. He got away with a lot of stuff. But let somebody a little bit shorter than him, like 5'8" and below, talk. I'm coming at you.
That's a
And I had to
goddamn
really,
thing, man.
I have to be honest with myself and say, you really need to date who you like and stop trying to fake about what you really accept. And I had to come to that realization of saying, stop faking and thinking you're being like every, you know, all inclusive when you can't be all inclusive. You like what you like. And I had to come to that realization.
Yeah, you should respect all men though, love.
I'm not saying, oh, man. I didn't say I disrespected anybody.
No, I'm just making sure you respect all men, right? Even if you don't know them, when you see men out in these streets, you respect
I say,
them,
what's
right?
up? Oh, hello, black man. Of course.
No, I'm not saying you talking. That's probably, you need to stop talking so much. I'm just making sure you respect men, regardless of their height, size, and all that.
Of course.
Because I noticed you did this shit. Like, what you gonna do that
That's
to
if you
the
got,
man face?
listen, if you reckless with your mouth, I might
Black
get reckless
eye.
back with you. That's what I'm saying. Like, just
No,
be careful how
but you made a
talk to me.
differentiation though, did you not?
Be
Because he
careful how
was
you talk to
shorter.
me. Say it again.
You just admitted you let this the tall guy talk to you any type of way.
He was a little bit reckless. He was a little bit had a bad attitude sometimes.
And you let it ride, but a shorter man, you're not gonna let it ride.
I'm like, be careful how you talk to me. Be careful.
Why?
That's the thing. Like, that's the thing.
No, he's gonna say why? Why? What type? What you talking about?
He gonna sit there and say, we role playing again. Why? Now with you a little bit crazy and strong. So I won't say that to you because you better be over a certain weight talking to me short. Like, you can't be the same weight.
Wow. Put him in the fucking bedroom.
Yo, Big Al was good. Oh, I gotta ask the ladies, Big Al. Is it okay that Big Al ain't on camera?
No.
Hell no.
No, it's not. No.
Come on.
What's up with that?
Come take
We
it.
can't hear you. We can't hear you. Say it
You
again.
can't hear me.
No, we can't hear you.
You can't hear me, can you?
Not with your camera off. I can't hear you.
Come get all this smoke.
Yeah, Big Al, you gotta cut that camera on, big boy.
Hold up, man.
All right.
Hold up. I'm about
I
to
got a
drop
question
real
while he
quick.
getting his camera work together.
All right, go ahead, drop real quick. We'll wait for you.
Real quick, why is it that women who are average height or below average height are so intent and just have no room for men who are shorter generally, like compared to other men, but still taller than you? Like, I don't know. I've never gotten that. Maybe because I've never had the liberty to understand that because I am 5'10". So
interesting though. Let him answer. And
what the fuck is that? Y'all get on my nerves with that shit.
So let me answer that for you.
I'm over here trying to, like, maybe if he's 5'9", 5'8", with Tim's on, something,
Yeah, I want some
I'll be
answers.
like, nah, but he's
He
still
just
like
wasn't giving
5
man.
inches
He wasn't
taller
giving
than
manly
you.
to me. He wasn't giving manly to me. I'm 5'1" and he was like 5'6", and it just bothered me. I feel like I can look directly at him, and then I think his voice was a little bit too high pitched. I just didn't like it, and I found everything wrong with him. Everything.
Y'all
Like, I
niggas
was
is
like, oh, I can't
5'1".
take it.
I mean, I'm 5'6", so, and I'm thick, so I can't date nobody shorter than me. It don't look right.
But if he's 5'8", you cool?
Yeah. If he's 5'7", I'm cool.
But I mean, Dana. All right, well, Rose, stop, beat it then. Hold on a second. We talking to the niggas that got a problem.
Well, my son was taller than him. I ain't like that. I was like,
I'm not dating nobody.
Like, no,
but
thank
you can be taller than me. I'm only 5'1". You see what
So
I'm
he
saying?
could be 5'2", Tay?
Listen, I dated a guy that was my height. I didn't like it.
Yeah.
So
I don't like
that's
it.
what Dana's saying. Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all?
Because it's not
I'm the
giving
only one that can be
masculine.
fun
Like,
sized
wasn't
in this
me.
relationship. I prefer to be the only one fun sized. That's what's wrong with me.
Yeah.
I can't speak for nobody else.
You feel like you
But
give him a piggyback ride, like Dana said.
I'm good
Like,
on
You
that.
ain't giving nobody no piggyback. I'm giving niggas piggyback rides. You bitches ain't giving nobody no.
But I felt like I thought he was little. I couldn't.
No,
I
only
couldn't. He
somebody
was too
throw my
little
little
for
ass
me.
around. I can't have somebody the same size as me. Like, that's
Yeah.
irritating. That's just
Then
my
I felt like,
Okay,
So-
wait.
somebody in the
Do
street
you have a
can stun
height
him because he was
requirement though?
little.
I don't. No,
No,
I never
somebody in the
said
street
I had
can
height
stun him.
requirements.
I ain't like it. It
One
wasn't giving.
taller than me. Well, I guess yes, 5'1". Hell yeah, yes.
So, all right. So Miss Nate said he wasn't masculine.
Yeah.
Tay said he wasn't strong, big and strong enough. And then
Love said he got little hands. He a oompa loompa.
Hold on. Let me ask Isha first. Let me ask Isha. Isha, what are you, like 5'4"?
I'm 5'7", and he got to be
Ooh.
at least 5'10".
You was not 5'7" in college.
I definitely am.
She grew.
I was that tall in college.
No, she wasn't, nigga. All right. So how tall? So you saying he don't gotta be egregiously tall? He can be what, 5'9", 5'10"?
No. Because men lie. Like, if a man tells me he's 5'10", he's probably like 5'9", 5'8". I need him to legit be 5'10".
Okay. So you 5. Okay, so that's not crazy. That's
Right.
just above average. Like,
But
you
I
know.
like for his height to start with a 6.
Y'all
But
like it's funny.
You prefer that?
I do.
Y'all
All right,
real
love.
funny.
And so
Hold on, Big Al. Let me let her get in. Then Big Al's getting in. Go ahead, love.
So I want to answer Dan's question. So I'm exactly with Isha. Like I'm 5'5". I don't care what Rotunda or Ham say. I'm 5'5". I don't care what y'all say. And so I do. What?
You was 5'6" last week. Go ahead.
I shrink. I'm getting older. Remember? So I don't mind. Actually, I've dated 5'9" and above. I don't mind that. What I do mind, I do have a problem with my life. I don't like small hands and small feet. We can't wear the same size shoe. I don't like it. It's weird. I also don't like a small man's mentality, like the short man's mentality, right? If they have that, I don't like that. And a lot of men that are short have that Napoleon complex. Now, if you got that big dick energy, and you've 5'8" and above, whatever, that's cool. Like, how you carry yourself matters. Presence matters. So I've never said I don't like dating shorter than average men. It's just that the hands and the feet though gotta be a little bigger than mine. We can't have the same size hands or the same size feet. That's all.
Damn. Love John the Baptist with the $2 super chat. Love, I am 5'9". Mike Brown with the $2 super chat. Is this more than the two dudes you claim?
It is. I didn't say I had sex with him. I said he was sexy and he was fine and tall. I didn't say I had sex with him, but yes.
And you didn't get no cheeks.
Nope, because I waited.
Yeah. Okay. Wait back there for a second. Big Al was good. Welcome.
What's going on, man?
Ain't shit, man. You got question, comments, or smoke?
Man, I always got smoke, but I ain't gonna go there right now.
And you get smoked every time you do it. Don't come up here like that.
I ain't been up here but one time. What's your name? Love?
And that's every time, right?
Oh, okay. Whatever you want to say. So I told everybody up here, y'all's mentality about height is wrong.
So they are. I'm gonna go from the left to the right. All right, starting with Isha. All right, Big Al.
Yeah, all right. That's cool.
Isha is 5'6".
5'7".
Dana is 5'10". Tay is 5'1". Ro is 5'5.5". Miss Nay is 5'1". Love is 5'4.5".
Oh, okay. Okay.
How tall are you? How tall are you? Don't go on. How tall are you?
Me?
I'm 6.
No, Big Al.
Me? I'm 6'1".
With shoes on?
Big Al.
With shoes on?
With 5 shoes.
5'9".
So he 5'11" for real.
He's 6'1" without shoes.
I wear size 15 shoe down.
That don't mean
I gotta be tall.
That's not.
Let me see your feet. Put your shoe size up. Put your shoe up on the camera.
No, I got ugly feet.
And that don't always mean anything, but go ahead.
So let him fit. Let him fit. Go ahead.
I got feet like an athlete.
What the fuck did you just say? No. Hold on here. Nigga, what the fuck did you just say? You built like a what?
I got feet like an athlete, baby.
Oh, feet like an athlete. Go on.
And y'all funny because y'all don't realize
like a halfback.
Niggas can be short and be built like a tank, like this nigga Ham. This nigga Ham. He said he living over 400, right?
Oh yeah. I'm strong.
I'm strong too for my height, but I mean, niggas, y'all don't understand the mentality and the reality of men. Y'all need to understand. Y'all don't really understand it. That's the problem. Y'all think short niggas can't have it. You think short niggas can't protect you. That's really what I'm saying.
So why are you arguing for them if you're 6'1"? What is your preference?
He can't. Let him stick up for men.
No. What is your preference in women, Big Al?
I'll tell you why I'm arguing for them, because when you have your mentality about certain things, you transfer that same mentality to other things. Like when a man is actually educated, you think he's lame. Because you have a
true at all. Who told you that lie?
I know it's not true.
We don't think that way.
Who don't want a dumb nigga? Wait, what?
Who wants a dumb nigga? Like, what are you saying?
Okay,
you sound nuts right now. What are you saying?
You sound crazy too, Taylor. Thank you.
No, that's usually the men that want dumb women. We don't want no dumb man. What you talking about?
Explain yourself. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I said educated. I didn't say dumb. Some people might be street smart. That's fine. But I'm talking about educated, well spoken, respected by the other race, white folks. You know, that's what I'm talking about.
You said we don't want that.
Everyone on this panel is educated. So what the fuck are you talking about? Everyone on this panel is educated. So why would we want to talk to somebody who can't?
That's not uneducated.
It does not matter. Black women pick some of the worst men, whether they educated or not.
And we've arrived. We're
Grab
here.
We're
here.
Grab me the Reddit.
Arrived, y'all.
We pick from what is available.
A lot of guys are available. That's good. Tay.
Where they at, baby? Where they at?
You're not looking in the right places, baby. That's
okay,
that's
all right.
He's trying to say him.
What is your relationship status?
I'm not
Are you
saying
married?
me. I'm just saying in general.
Are you married?
What's
Are you
that?
in a relationship? What's your status?
I ain't sharing my status right now.
You already did.
Why are you up here, Big Al?
Exactly. I already did share my status. Thank you.
He got to.
Okay, so if you already shared it, say it again. Answer the fucking question. What's your
No,
status?
Be proud if you're in a relationship. Or you
Shout out to Larry Knight with the $5 super chat. They come. The more conditions you put on men's height, for men, the pool gets smaller and smaller.
That's a fact.
So
But
it sounds like Big Al's girlfriend broke up with him. If he doesn't want to talk about it, he's not loud and proud about it. She must, because status must change, Big Al, right? So the fact that you want to talk about it, just say
Was
you
this
got
the
no
one
talk
his
about
girlfriend
it.
was beating on him?
She wanted to get beat. She wanted to get
I ain't
beat.
never been beat on by nobody.
Yeah, it is.
There we go. We
I
got it.
ain't never been beat on by nobody. I'm too big for that.
Thank you, Mr. Britt, for the $2 super chat. Strong for my
too
height
smart.
is crazy.
That shit was crazy. Yo, Hank, I missed one. Hold on, let me go take a look. And then let me read this one real quick. No Cupcake Zone with the $2 podcast. Love, have you ever swiped right in your life?
Wow.
I'm not sure what that means.
Like
you
on
on
dating
Tinder or
apps,
something.
right means you're attracted. So you swipe right so you can match with somebody.
Basically, he trying to say he be on them dating apps, and he trying to say, oh,
No, Nay, you know you're not good at clarifying.
No, he trying to say he be on them dating apps. How he know?
No,
that?
he's saying that love, her, what she want in a man, is too hard to find, so she doesn't swipe right, meaning she likes people on the dating app.
And he would know that because he on dating apps.
Crazy, because I like men with that can no definitions, that knows what aptitude is. I do. You're right, and so I also like men have proportionately correct size hands and feet. So if you're asking if I've ever been attracted to someone before, yes, I have. Thank you. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Thank you, Hink the Basement, for your $5 super chat. Good evening, ladies. Be blessed as well. Thank you, Hink.
Yeah, my bad, Hank. I read it like along with the one you sent previously. I appreciate you, good brother. Hope all is well. You know what I mean? But being strong for my height is crazy. Yo, why won't y'all let Big Al finish a sentence though?
Because he's not saying anything. He's not saying anything.
Shit. Like, what are you talking about? And he doesn't like. What is the?
Wait,
is there a
all
question?
right, hold on.
Is there a
Hold on.
comment? Is there smoke?
Yeah, he made it. He made a few comments. He said you put this restriction on height, but that subconsciously trickles over to other thing that you judge a man for. If he's smart, you call him a nerd, and this, that, and the third. Those things kind of align. He's saying because your mentality is just shooting them down left and right for these things that you probably don't need to be shooting them down for.
That's not what he said. That's you caping for his translation of whatever you think he said. That's
No,
not.
that's what I said. That's exactly what I said.
It's wrong though, but it's wrong.
You shut up. But anyway, all I'm saying is basically you all don't have an ounce of understanding what a man is.
Do you?
Hey, why don't you tell us?
Yo, come on, y'all, because y'all make for bad TV. Let the man finish. You don't have an understanding for a man. What does that mean, Big Al?
It can mean a lot of things. A man can be short and still protect a person. I mean, come on. It means a man can be educated and protect a person. I mean, basically, y'all looking for protection or the other thing that me and Dana argued about, swag. I mean, all that shit is pointless at the end of the day. A man can be, made of a lot of things that makes him great. So, basically, that's what I'm saying. But
so can we ask a clarifying question? Big Al, can you not say things and give us what a man is, what actually defines a man, what makes a good man? Like, don't say things, don't say a lot of things. Like, say specifically what it is or what they are, the qualities are, please.
Oh, whatever, love. I'm not going there.
You can't do that.
I just told you.
I got a question for you, Big Al. What are some of your preferences in a woman that you like?
Well, a woman who's respectful for one thing.
Okay.
And can be led, has morals to a degree, and understands a man who has morals and effort and has goals beyond just getting pussy.
Does her looks matter at all for you?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so
yeah, of course.
So she can be a good woman and look like a mud duck, and you wouldn't want her. So why do you care if we want our man to be tall?
Okay, that's fine. That's a good point. But at the end of the day, a short guy can be attractive, just like overweight woman, okay, I guess can be attractive. So
And
I
you have
mean,
your preference, and we have our preference, and I respect your preference, and you need to respect ours.
but I don't think it helps y'all ladies though, because you talk about numbers.
Why y'all always come up here trying to help us? Like, didn't nobody ask y'all for that shit? What are you talking about? Didn't nobody ask
you right. When you ask
why
for
don't
it,
nobody want you?
I'm
Why
just
are
coming
you
up here because I want to be
Big
up here.
Al?
What you say?
Well,
I
Big
said,
Al,
why are you single?
Big Al has a woman that he been
I told
working
you,
with.
He don't blame her.
be single
He
right
didn't.
now.
Yeah, he didn't want to say whether
You
he's
don't like her
single or
no
not.
more?
I know. I said I was single last time. I said it, and I said why I was single. I was single by choice. I'm not even trying to pursue anyone right now.
Get your ass out of here. This is
No,
ridiculous.
I'm not getting nowhere. You get your ass out of here. Get off the damn panel.
Who the
Can
fuck
I
you
read the
talking
super
to?
chat?
This is our panel, my nigga.
Loud
What
mouth
are
ass
you saying?
bitch.
What are you
Oh,
saying? You
excuse me,
sound
bye.
good.
You just say you gotta go. You gotta go. You being disrespectful. You gotta get your ass off of this bitch now. Bye, Big Al.
Bye,
Here's
Big
the
Al.
thing.
Bye, Big Al. But you bring your fat ass here on every Tuesday to listen to us, and you talking
You
shit.
talking somebody fat?
Bye, Al.
That's right. That's right. Get the fat
You can
ass
have a
off
whole
of this
set with
panel.
songs. You
Get your
bye.
fat ass off of this
Who's
panel.
fat?
Bye, Big Al.
Ain't nobody fat but you. What you talking about?
Y'all and my pussy
And she
juicy
said
too,
she's
and my nigga
desirable.
get the fuck off of
Bye,
this
Big
panel,
Al.
Big Al.
You funny cause
Bye.
Absolutely,
Yo.
absolutely, bitch. And you giving bitch ass energy. Get your ass off
Ain't
of the
nobody
panel.
give no big. Oh, yeah.
The
Okay,
fuck?
whatever.
The fuck?
Oh,
How
whatever,
dare you?
Aisha.
How dare
Whatever,
you?
Aisha.
No, ain't no
Whatever,
whatever.
Aisha.
Don't come up here calling
You
people
straight
names.
disrespected her.
Who do you
Like,
think
really?
you are?
Definitely
She
disrespectful.
disrespected
But
me.
you bring
No,
your
you
ass
name
up here
called.
to
She
watch
Learn how
us
to
every
hold your mouth.
fucking week.
I'll hold mine. How about that?
No, bitch. This is our panel. You respect us. Who do you
You
think
get out of
you
here,
are?
So you're not single by choice. You probably did some shit like that. That's why you're single. It ain't by choice.
Oh no,
Looking like
you don't know what I am.
You look a
You
mess.
don't know
You ain't
me.
got a
You
neck,
won't even
nigga.
claim if you have
Like,
somebody or
you
not. So we don't even know.
I just did. What do you mean?
Then you said you're single, but then it's like you have somebody. Which one is it?
What are you talking about? You don't hear? I said I'm
I
single
hear very
because
well.
by choice.
Stop
And
talking to
I
him.
just said
Stop
that.
talking to
I
him.
just said that.
Stop talking to him.
Hey,
I just
hey,
said.
But, okay,
I'm
Big
single
Al,
by
I just
choice
said
right
that.
now.
y'all some real
Bye.
ones. I love
If
y'all.
Pam drop me, I'll leave. I'm not leaving to
Yo,
y'all.
Gang,
let me read
gang,
this super
nigga.
chat real quick.
Can you go bye-bye so we can read the super
Y'all
chat?
don't, I ain't worried about y'all. Can't control me.
This our house.
Let me read the super chat.
Oh, this
He
is Ham house.
cannot sit there and call Dana a bitch though. Ham, come on, man.
Yeah, but no,
She been coming at me all the time, telling niggas
I
shut
haven't-
up. I'm a grown ass man. I ain't gotta shut up for her. I'm
See-
sorry. Sorry, Dana. But
well,
hey, you can't be coming at a brother like myself. Like,
You
and
said
think I'm
you
not
said you
gonna
what?
Say nothing.
What'd you say? I didn't hear you.
You didn't hear what I said?
No, I asked you to repeat it.
he said sorry.
Oh, okay.
I said sorry.
But I wonder where are y'all drawing this line? I wonder where y'all drawing this line though. So if we saying shut the fuck up, if we calling people out their name, how am I supposed to navigate it? Do they fire back? And if they fire back, I gotta kick them.
I'm fire back. I'm not
because what happened is hold on. I'm asking y'all a genuine question. Like, because if you firing at them from all angles, throwing insults, right? Are we saying that there's a line? Like, is that the line, the B word? I'm just trying to understand.
If we can call these men bitches, then let it be thrown back and forth, because y'all know how you get all emotional when a woman call a nigga a bitch. So if he can throw it, then we can throw it. Bitch. This bitch need to get the fuck
it
off
ain't
the
bothering
piano.
me.
To
I
me,
ain't getting off for nothing.
What you used it to
you
call.
gonna call a nigga fat? You fatter than me. What the fuck?
Yeah, that was just unacceptable. I don't like that. I don't like the context you used.
That's funny how some
that
women
opens up
act.
the door
Man.
for us to, reciprocate.
That's funny how y'all act though. That's really disrespectful. To expect me to take it, but y'all just.
Who called you a bitch?
Nobody said you had to take
What?
anything. She didn't call you a bitch. My point is, she didn't call you a bitch.
I've been called a bitch like 20 times.
After you
called her that.
It was
And
after
you called fat. So hey, I'm gonna throw
You said it. You try to backtrack.
Did that hurt your feelings? Like, you calling fat too?
I'm
Like, nigga,
fine.
nobody gives a fuck.
Can you handle it? Hey, I can handle
Because
mine.
I got niggas. It don't matter. If you sit up here talking about a bitch once you beat on her and you single, nigga, get the fuck off the piano.
No,
The fuck?
Damn. Let me read these super chats. Then Big Al got one last word. Then I gotta kick him. But I just want to understand y'all, because y'all, if you listen to this shit back, y'all be coming at them, and then he said that word. So I'm just trying to understand that word is the off limits.
That is a line. That is a line.
Okay.
It is a line here, but also we were literally talking about preference in physical features. I think was the conversation was being had, and he was saying, "Go ahead."
Well, no, I'm just asking. So, what made that word come out?
Good question. I don't know why he called her a bitch. Honestly, I don't know why he called her that.
Because he said it and tried to.
Because you felt disrespected. That sounds like
they were saying "shut up" or something to each other, and then he was like, "Nah, you disrespectful ass bitch." Like, whoa, sir, pump your brakes. No.
Oh, don't limit. Don't make it seem like it's that small. You can't come up here telling me to shut up all the time. It's still on this damn panel and not expect me to respond in some way.
You can respond if you want to, and then you can swiftly get your ass the fuck up off this panel.
But respect is earned.
I'm not going nowhere. Where I gotta go?
What do you mean you ain't going nowhere? This ain't your panel, my nigga. This ain't your podcast.
Let me drop me. If he want to drop me, he can drop me.
Let me read the super chats real quick.
Go ahead.
Be love with the $5 super chat. Most women like the same type of dude, tall, etc. There isn't enough men as it is. I go with the opposite of the crowd, so I have more options. That was actually one of Big Al's initial points. No Cupcake Zone podcast with the $2 super chat. Big Al, keep it a buck. Sex, silence, and a sandwich.
Right.
Alex with the $5 super chat.
Preference was.
Huh?
That's because I asked what was his preference.
Oh, that comment.
Oh no, that's not what made me do what I did, ma'am. Okay, it wasn't.
That's not what you talking about.
You still want to keep going, Big Al?
Talking about.
You want to keep going, Big Al?
I can go all night.
Because we weren't even talking about that. We were talking about the comment, Big Al.
We done.
Oh,
Alex,
y'all black women, children, y'all like y'all so powerful. Like, what you gonna do to me?
What the fuck you gonna
do to me?
What the fuck you gonna do?
Can you breathe?
What the fuck you
I act like I'm doing nothing. I'm responding.
What we gonna do? What the fuck you gonna do? You sound like a nigga who hits people or something. You hit women? Is that a thing?
Oh my God! Please.
You arguing with women? That sound like bitch.
You let me.
I sound like I hit
You
people.
disrespected me first, so you had it coming. That's what you sound like, a bitch ass nigga. You had this shit coming because I don't like how you disrespect me. Get the fuck out of here, bitch.
Okay. All right, whatever.
Alex with the $5 super chat. Y'all
gonna had that kind of energy at the beginning.
Shut the fuck up, bitch.
He needs to read.
Got all that energy.
Let me read this.
Why the strong energy now, Daniel? What's the deal?
You gonna talk over him too? Shut the fuck up, bitch.
Y'all gonna learn to put some respect on my fellow pandas when you come up. When you come up here, exclamation point. Damn. All right, Big Al. Well, I appreciate you at least apologizing.
Man. Yeah, no problem, man.
You got
come
kicked
back.
out.
I will come back tomorrow or next week.
Well, you better bring some money. At least put some money.
Come back tomorrow because you know we're talking the shit with these niggas on this panel. Come back tomorrow, Big Al. Come back tomorrow. Let's see the shit you talk with the niggas on the panel. I want to see what you talking with the niggas on the panel.
He gonna
you
come
only
and
got bitch energy. You only want to argue with bitches. Nigga, you look like a fucking.
I think they want him to get
Please
kicked.
stop. Please stop. Please stop.
You're gonna implement the $20 kick.
Good night, Al.
Big Al don't want to leave.
All
He's
right,
still
take
here.
y'all. Hey, take it easy, Ham. I will, man.
All right.
Bye.
Gang, bitch.
Yeah, you gotta stop. You need to stop. You need to jump in when these motherfuckers get up here and get disrespectful.
Footage. But don't
can't even breathe and talk at the same time, and he's sitting there calling somebody a name. Fuck out of here.
Well, the thing
I didn't
is,
even hear him say it. I
heard him.
He said, I heard him. I was still going back and forth
after
him. I didn't hear him say it until each went off.
I think, fine. So the thing is, though, the man wasn't being disrespectful until he was getting his ass thrashed by y'all. So then he says, hold on. So then he says, bitch. And Isha, I gotta flip a switch like, oh, I use, look, a bitch is a bitch. A bitch is in the Bible. So I'm just saying, y'all kicking his ass. And then I'm supposed to be like, wait a minute, Al. He getting his ass kicked. I start looking at the phone because when somebody hit me from work and y'all thrashing him left, right, up, center, pause.
He said
he wasn't using it in a biblical context. He was using it to be disrespectful.
He said he wanted smoke, right? He came up here and said he wanted smoke. And so when we sitting there asking him questions, we are coming to him with different questions. He said he come up here with smoke. I said, you might not want it. You say you do. When you come up here, you ain't saying nothing. I said that from the very beginning. He said, no, I be saying something. He should ask them, well, you get mad at our preference, but you have a preference, but you can't sit there and say you don't want our preference, right? So we're talking about the preference thing. Dana's coming at him with logic. You know how Dana talks. She did not call him out of his name. He couldn't handle what was happening up here, and he called her a B.
Let me ask you a question. How does the conversation go if you saying, shut the fuck up, get the fuck out of here? Are you saying that bitch outdoes that? Because I don't know if it does.
He called her out of her name.
What I'm saying, if you tell me, shut the fuck up, get the fuck out of here, I'm gonna say, bitch, who the fuck you talking to? Especially if I don't know you.
Are you gonna say that to a man?
Huh? You better. This is live. Niggas know me.
Not you per se. We know Bam Bam. We know Bam Bam gonna do something, but I'm saying he's not gonna say that to him. He's not gonna say that to him.
I don't know if he has that energy. I don't know, Big Al.
He don't have that energy because if he
I catch your drift. Go ahead.
He don't have that energy.
So that energy, he can't even fucking breathe. The fuck? And he gonna try to lift his arm up, and he couldn't even do that. Talking about, look at my muscles. Fuck out of here. He's talking about, what you gonna do, nigga? Yes, I'm fat. So is my pussy, and so is my nigga's gun. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Big fucking Al, looking like a damn ape.
If somebody come up and just start talking crazy, that's a different thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? But Al was getting his boots smoked.
That was after the fact, though. That was after the fact.
Hell no.
I wasn't smoking his boots. Hold on.
It was like, shut the fuck up, whatever in exchange. And then he was like, no, you disrespectful ass bitch. And then everybody went off. That's how it happened.
Because we was allowing him to talk.
Oh, see, here's the thing, y'all.
I told him to shut up. He told me to shut up back. I wasn't offended by that. Like, that's fine.
No, I know you wasn't offended by that.
That's smoke, that's allowed. But you're not going to call me a bitch.
It was the context.
Yeah, I'm just saying, y'all no, because I was listening, Nate talking, Dana talking, Asia talking, Tay talking at the nigga. He not finishing no sentences. We acting like he a fucking retard.
He's not a victim either.
No, I'm just having a conversation with y'all because Isha saying I'm supposed to say something. He was getting his ass kicked. And then he say, "Bitch, what do y'all want me to do?" Like he was getting ass kicked.
You draw the line and say that's the line. That's the line. You're not gonna come up here and call him a bitch. Now stop. And then you kick him out or whatever. But that's what
I wanted to clarify. Like
because unfortunately, if he sets the precedence, Hamp, you know people gonna come up here and act the fool because they love coming up here for the smoke anyway. So all I'm saying is let that be a rule. That's all. Because if he opened that door, but he's allowed to sit there and stay up here saying, I ain't going nowhere until him kicks me off. That's a dangerous precedence to set because men are already trying to come up here saying they want the smoke immediately. Not even saying I have a question. And then they feel disrespected and they want to sit there and call us B's. That's going to be problematic. That's all I'm saying.
All right. I just want
every time I tell somebody to shut up, every time I tell somebody to shut up, I get called a bitch. We're gonna have a big problem.
and that's the type of niggas y'all want us to settle for. Big Al.
With the gut and the big arms with the wife beater on and call you a bitch. And it can't claim you on a panel.
Yeah, I mean,
who's next?
The fucking internet. The internet is like that though. Like motherfuckers is behind a keyboard. It just
you see, he didn't even want to come on camera with his little
because he knew he was fat.
Shout out to my boy Kev. Kev, appreciate you. Kev with a 20 ball in the cash app.
Thank you, Kev. Thanks,
like
Kev.
Shit like that.
He said, "I can't turn away from this train wreck." Yo, Yo, man, somebody help me in the chat, man. This is what I need. Put a 1 in the chat if Big Al started wilding first. Put a 2 in the chat if Big Al was getting wild on. Because I kind of stopped paying attention a little bit. So a 1 in the chat if Big Al started it, a 2 in the chat if the lady started it. I just want to understand.
$5 super chats.
They about to cap.
What? Oh shit! Let me. Oh, can you read it? My bad. My bad. Hold on. My bad, bro. Go ahead.
Bill Masters, $5 super chat. Thank you. I wonder, ladies, do you realize the power you have when you behave in a graceful manner, especially when you feel or actually have been disrespected? Ladies, do you think that if somebody calls you a bitch, that you should say thank you and move along?
No.
I think Bill can also shut the fuck up.
Mike Brown with the $2. Mike Brown with a $2 super chat. Drifter for sure. Mike Brown with another $2 super chat. Dana has a line.
I just think on this platform, you just can't remain graceful, because if you give these bums an inch, they're gonna take a foot and they're gonna keep going and going and going.
All right, hold on, y'all. Hold on now. Let me look. Did I just drop the link? Hold on. Nay is killing my fucking quality, man. 2. All right, so the 2 it's on the ladies, right? All right, come on, keep count. We got a 2, a 2, a 2, a 1.5. Somebody counting? A 2, a 1, a 2, a 1, a 2, a 2, a 1, a 2.
There's 9 2s. Look like.
Tay said they was gonna cap.
And they did. I stand on that. He called her a bitch first. Fuck what they talk about.
So my thing is, him, when you say question, comment, or smoke, they should come up here and do whichever one they're gonna do and move it along, because ultimately he was acting slow. Like he wanted to say his point and then he was dragging it along. So
they said he was drunk. He was sounding drunk in the chat.
He was dragging it along. So once he had his smoke and then he got the reaction and then he just kept going.
But he wasn't even talking about nothing.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. He was,
and that's what I was saying. Like, what are you saying?
Only
like,
thing is, I don't know. I can't really say he wasn't talking about nothing. We didn't like how he was talking. And then soon as they say smoke, we get on smoke mode. I get it. I'm not saying it's wrong. So Jaquin always comes. Shout out to Jaquin. I feel like he be pretty even in the chat, just going off of what he thinks when he gives his comments. Right? It's not a super chat. That nigga cheat, but I feel like he's consistent. So he said 2, bro was getting jumped. Right? That's what I felt like I was hearing. But he not saying he was right for using the B word either. But he did place the elevation on the ladies. John, what's popping?
What's going on, Hal?
Ain't shit. Everything's everything.
How y'all ladies doing this evening?
Was you here for the class, John?
I could not turn it off. I was watching the whole time. It got wild quick.
Like that.
No, hold on. I gotta read this one, man.
$50.
Shit like that.
Where Lionel Suggs with the 50. Lionel was here to give in the comments before we even hit live, man. That's my man. Appreciate
like
you.
That.
He's also a member. You feel me with the 50 ball, man. Even with the brutal one-sided jump we all witnessed, I just wanted to say that this has been a great night. Much love to the panel. Now, Go ahead, John. Go ahead.
I don't know what I would have talked about because y'all changed my whole conversation when I saw that car wreck happening. I could not stop watching the car wreck. Y'all jumped that man like he had stole something.
Did our time. And what you got? Smoke, comment, question.
Who was that,
Did
Ro?
you hear her call? Did you hear him call her a bitch?
Yes, I heard it, but I heard everything that came before that too.
Oh,
I'm
John,
like,
don't do that. Don't do that, John. Don't try to justify it now. Come on.
hold on. First of all, y'all jumped that man. Okay, so y'all was coming there left and right. He threw a haymaker to try to catch back up to all four of y'all. Well, all of y'all on the panel, because y'all was coming at one time. He was trying to survive. You trapped him in the corner.
Come on.
That's
What you think a man gonna do if you trap him in the corner?
You don't have to. I'm not gonna keep doing this,
John. I just don't see you calling a woman a bitch. So I just think he went real low.
That's okay, but you trapped that man in a corner. If you trap a man in a corner, what you think he's going to do?
John. Is there a line? Is there a line?
And I think you ladies crossed it.
No. I'm asking about his line. In spite of being, for the sake of the conversation, let's say that we did jump him. That didn't happen, but let's say that we did. Even with that, with him responding, retaliating, fighting for his life against all of these vicious ass women up here, is there a line that he should not have crossed?
I think there is a line, but I think you ladies crossed it.
That's not what I asked you.
I know you. I'm telling you what I'm saying. There was a line that got crossed, and you ladies crossed it.
So where do you think? Explain what that line was. When did that happen?
Right.
The moment you did like what he was saying, and you started to tell him to shut up, get out of here, and all the things you were saying. That's when you crossed the line.
That was after
John, have I ever
No, that was.
See, perfect example.
Well,
everybody is talking at one time, but y'all know y'all understand quality, but you literally just gave the example, and John ain't even saying shit. All right, so who was talking? Go ahead, Ro.
John,
go ahead, Dave.
John, have I ever told you to shut up?
Yes.
Right.
I think
John,
you
have. You
have.
ever called me a bitch?
No, I haven't.
So what are we talking about?
I'm talking about the line you ladies crossed.
All right. You got a question or something?
No. This is the question. Ro, what was your question that you have for John, or what do you want to say?
My question is, what made you think that it was okay to sit up here and lie about what happened? Because that's not what happened. I mean, that's my question. Why are you up here lying?
Hey, help. Help, you got a job, bro. You got a job on you, man. Help.
But do you see the difference between the way that you came up here and you're able to speak your piece, you're able to laugh, and we're able to talk about it, and the difference between how he came up here?
Because y'all didn't attack me like that.
But you don't think we just came out of nowhere and attacked him? No.
No, that man did nothing. That man did nothing. He did no action that he did deserved the action that you ladies gave him.
Yes, they came fucking.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Out of control. It's damn ridiculous because at the end of the day, he came up here talking about he wanted some smoke. We're asking, what are you even talking about? Because you're not making sense of anything. So if we're asking you, and we might be a little sassy when we say that shit, but that's fine. That's why the fuck we're here. But if I can't be a little sassy and tell you to shut up, and you telling me to shut up, and we laughing at it and going back and forth, and then you getting your little bitch ass feelings and call me a bitch, there's a problem there. That's problematic.
Yeah, it was problematic.
John, I respect you. I ain't doing this shit with you tonight. I'm not.
John need to just say he was sassy. Big Al was being sassy too.
He was real sassy.
You know what? Kevin put the chat. John, you better get baptized. Yo, real shit though. You know,
for this shit, this is out of control.
Yo, but why?
Help. Okay, what's funny about this though is they blanked on this dude. He blanked back. Then they blanked on you for not coming to save them.
That's not what happened.
That's exactly what happened.
Sit on a panel. Him should have been got his ass out of here.
No,
His head ass sitting there still talking.
Help. What this? Okay, like I'm just talking like real life, right? I know this is just a panel conversation. We making jokes out of this situation, but that's how dudes get taken out in real life.
Yeah.
Because situations like this happen. Things get said. Women say some stuff, and the dude say some stuff back, and the lady like, "I'm gonna get my nigga to take care of you." That's some real life situation stuff right there. Because okay, this if y'all gonna start something with this, if all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think it's 6 y'all. The screen is changing. If all 6 y'all gonna jump on this one man, and then he say the B word to get back at y'all, then y'all need to continue jumping on him on y'all own. Don't bring him in the middle of this.
So we did. So
y'all did correct.
So wait, hold up. So I disagree with your revisionist history.
Revisionist history. Go ahead.
I didn't need you to correct me. I know what I'm saying.
No, I'm trying to. I got you.
So there's been times where me and you, John, and Dana have had disagreements, and it was kind of me and Dana. I mean, Ro too. And we would say something, she would say something, I would say something, and we were going back and forth, right? If you consider that a jump, because it was more than one person talking to at one time, you did not come out and call anybody a B. Number one. Number two, we weren't coming at him and jumping him. We were asking him questions, and again, he came up with the stance of I want smoke. Do you agree with that? He came up here initially and said, I want smoke with them, right?
He did say he won't smoke.
You didn't hear that part?
No, I just answered the question. He did say he won't smoke.
So when you get what you asked for, now he's not a novice to this panel. He came up here because he knows what the panel consists of, and he says, I want it.
Okay, so
you start getting it. Why get in your feelings and get emotional as a man, sit there and feel, and I can sit there and tag back is call her a B. And then the funny part about it is the sentiment in one of the comments that was a super chat said, we get disrespect as women, we should remain graceful. What about the man remaining stoic? What about the man not letting that get to him, sit there and call a woman out of her name and call her a B? Then we did jump on him. We did. We got him back because I know I turned my mic off and went in. Mm-hmm. But we respect Hamp as the host and as the man of this house. Yo, line got crossed. Chill out, y'all. Line got crossed. Big Al, you crossed the line, man. Y'all chill out. Because Hamp has talked to us before. Hamp has sat there and said, y'all chill out. He has to us, the females on the podcast, on the panel before. Y'all chill out. Y'all doing too much.
Yeah, if y'all fucking up the quality.
So let me say this right here. You asked me a question. When he first came on the panel, they asked the question, he said, I won't smoke. But now you got to measure the smoke he actually brought to you guys too. Ooh. Although he had disagreement, there you go, Ro. Although he had a disagreement, he never stated disagreement in a very disrespect. He didn't make his statement in a disrespectful way at all. He made some points that you ladies disagreed with, which I understand. You disagreed with the points that he was making. But nothing that he said was disrespectful in tone to you ladies until y'all started getting to a heated conversation.
John, what was that?
That's smoke, John.
Let's go back to your example, John. Let's go back to your example. If we were at a place for confronting him all together, what makes you think that if you ask for smoke, you don't know what's going to happen? You don't know what's going to happen. If you ask for smoke might be we going back and forth calling each other names. It might go where we are nicely disagreeing. But smoke is smoke. The bottom line is the man was dragging. He said whatever smoke he had, he got a response, and then he was dragging it on.
Okay, so Ro, I have no disagreement with what you just said, right? What you just said is true. If he said smoke, he can't measure the smoke that you guys bring back to him. And so he took it to one. He came in at a level So let's say he came in at level 3. Let's just round it up. I don't even think he was at a 3 ever, but let's just say he was at a 3. Y'all came in at like a 6.
You can't if you ask him for
No,
smoke.
hold on, Ro. I'll let you cook. So let's say he did come in at 3. Now I'm pushing 3. 3 is a stretch. Y'all came in at a 6, and he took it to an 8. And then when he took it to an 8, help come save us. Like no, don't. Y'all, if he take it to an 8, no, listen. If he take it to an 8, then y'all take it to a 10 and leave hemp out of it.
We took it to hell, but the thing is, he should have got his fat ass up and left. And he was just sitting up there after we were finished talking. Why are you still sitting here? The only thing we're like, Hamp, why is he still sitting here? Get his ass off the panel.
Hamp has to kick him out.
Only him can kick him out. Only him can kick him out. Trust me, if I had the power, I would have.
Nobody dictates anything to me in real life or up here. But also, I'm looking at content too. So I'm trying to get the super chats out. Isha's still cussing him out. And she was doing a good job at it. Right. But that's the thing. There was a guy, Ro, you watch the news, to John's point. His wife was cussing this older dude out about a parking spot. And she like, when my husband come out here, he gonna do this, that, and the third. And he shot the husband dead in the parking lot. Because the thing is, because think about that in real life. Y'all cussing a nigga out because he tried to talk to somebody, you ain't like it, da-da. And I walk up and he say, bitch. Now I gotta go hand in hand with him. That does happen. Cause I wasn't involved in it. I was letting y'all smoke his boots. And then he say something that we don't like. And now I'm supposed to do X, Y, and Z when y'all want me to do X, Y, and Z. That's a little bit unfair.
But all I'm talking about is the precedence, Hamp. I just want to be clear on the precedent.
I'm just talking about the sequence of events.
No, I got you. But it also part of the sequence of events was we went in on him. Then we sat there and said, Hamp, get him out of here. Right? Because only you have the power to do that. Because the precedents, as I stated before, I want to be careful about the precedents that is set on the panel. That's all. That's it.
Yeah, I don't disagree. Let me read a couple of super chats real quick. Kev with the $5 super chat. John, get out of there. There's some savages up there tonight. Bill Massive with the 5 ball. Acting graceful means that you make yourself a doormat. He shouldn't have said that. But ladies, sometimes you make it a sport to be disrespectful. Bill with the $5 super chat once again. John is correct. I've seen men get in deadly altercations based on the inflated, hyperbolic actions of women. Not too long ago, I saw a man nearly shot. Lionel with the $5 super chat. He said he wanted smoke. The ladies delivered in spades. It doesn't matter how it was delivered. Don't ask for the smoke if you can't handle the fire.
I think he was handling the fire. I think when he jumped back into it and said what he said, he was bringing the smoke.
He was not handling it because he called her a bitch.
John, but this is what I don't understand. Because this is what I don't understand. At what point was he disrespected? Y'all keep saying that.
I think I've answered that question several times already.
John, let me finish what I'm saying though, and I'm gonna let you respond. Okay? I don't understand, and I'm gonna tell you why I don't understand. I don't understand at what point he felt disrespected, or I disrespected him. Because like I said, I didn't even realize that he called me a bitch because I'm laughing, joking, going back and forth. He's telling me to shut up. I'm telling him to shut up. We both laughing. So at what point do you decide that this is just too far and now I feel disrespected, so I'm going to call you out of your name? Did that not happen? Because I told him to shut up or shut the fuck up or whatever. He told me to shut the fuck up back. I laughed at it. I laughed it off. That's the banter that he and I had the last time that he was up here. And that's what it was now. So I don't know when that switch turned for him, but he switched that shit off. He switched it on, rather. And Dana, he decided to be disrespectful.
So Dana, you are... Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Nah, so like in my short time experience of talking to you guys, Dana, you can curse with the best of them. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah.
And so I understand that, like I get that. That's not, I get it. I know how y'all go back and forth. But there are some things that just should never happen between men and women in general. It's just something that should never happen. And I think when we have these conversations, I think which is a dangerous space, that these kind of conversations between men and women, because men and women don't talk the same language, and we don't react to the same. We don't react to the situation the same way. So, what I think what's dangerous for ladies in these spaces is that when we have these conversations, we get too comfortable in having certain conversations that should never happen, because uh, when they happen, not saying it's right or wrong, just saying what it is. When a dude blank, it's more dangerous for you. Now, what makes it safe tonight is that we're all on panel. We're inside these little boxes, and so no one's really going to get physically hurt tonight. And I thank God no one physically got hurt. But when we leave these screens and go into real life, there are people imitating how we move in life. Like what we're doing right now, having this conversation. People are watching us, and they're taking this as legitimate and real. They're gonna go out and repeat our behavior, repeat what we're doing. And some woman is going to talk to a man this same way. And what's going to happen is she's going to talk to the wrong fellow who is not stoic, who can't control his emotions, and he's going to jump off and destroy her. And then we're going to wonder why. We're going to wonder what set him off. This is a dangerous precedent that we're setting with these YouTube spaces. I don't enjoy it. I don't think it's funny sometimes. I think it's like it is dangerous when men and women have these conversations. It's dangerous for women because you never know who you're talking to.
So let me say this, John. I agree with you, but I also want to say this. You don't know what goes on in these comments and how they talk to us and how they threaten us and how they dismiss us as human beings in these comments. And Hamp always does stay out the comments for that reason. And so that is dangerous as well.
That's why I just said.
It's dangerous, you know why? Because I can also go in and look at different profiles and go find them online and see their whole life, say they don't take baths, see that they don't take care of themselves, see a lot of things. And they don't know if I'm up the street from them or not, where I can go call the police on them for the things that they say. When you come on here and Hemp puts that link out there and he says, do you have questions, comments, or smoke? Then at the end of the day, you know that if you ask for smoke, you might get some smoke and it might not go the way that you think it's going to go. And so you have to learn to accept that. And if we're in real life, it's the same way. As a female, will I approach a man? Absolutely not. But if a man come up to me to threaten me, then yeah, he might get something. I might grab something and knock him upside his head or something like that. Absolutely. Will I involve another man? Absolutely not. But if there is a man with me, like Hamp said, if he's with me, he's a friend of mine or something, he see a man disrespect me, then he's gonna do something. But at the same time, we have to look at it as a two-way street. Go have that conversation with these people in these comments as well.
This is why I said the whole premise of my argument that I just made just now was that's what makes these spaces unsafe for women, because we're in this age of independent. We're in this space of independent women can do what they want to, and no one's arguing with that. This is what society fought for. This is what society got. But now you're in these spaces, and you have to realize that when you make these decisions to come on YouTube, you are a personality to these folks. They're going to say stuff. Like people comment when I get on these different panels and I watch the comments, people say stuff about me too, but I don't get into my feelings about it. I don't let them get me riled up. And there's been a couple times I did get riled up. When I did get riled up, I went at them, but I understand that like this is going to happen. So I try to make sure I'm measured when I get in these spaces. I try to be as measured as possible. Even when people come at me, sometimes I will let people get away with a little bit of disrespect because I, as a man, understand what I'm capable of. Especially when women talk to me crazy, I really fall back because I know what I'm capable of.
Right.
And he didn't fall back.
Right.
But every man, y'all can't judge every man as me. Every man is not me.
You're right. And at the end of the day, he should know, just like you just said that, because he's familiar with us, he should have known what was going to come. Mm-hmm. And so therefore, he lost himself when he called her out of her name. He called her a bitch.
And he said it in a way
but y'all fail to realize what y'all did to start it.
No, as I as I said, if I come to a man and I slap him upside his head just for no reason, and he turn around and slap me down to the ground.
She's like, hold on one second. John, 77 Radio said John is trying to keep females out of YouTube. Bro, no, I'm not trying to keep them out of YouTube. That's not what I'm doing at all. You misinterpret what I'm saying. I'm saying YouTube has made spaces unsafe for women. My natural instinct is to make spaces safe for women. Now, you may disagree the way I'm trying to do it, but my whole outlook is like make spaces safe for women, period. All I'm recognizing is that sometimes what we do as human beings, although we have the right to do it, doesn't mean that we should do it. Because I have the right, I can say whatever I want. I can say whatever I want to roll right now if I wanted to, but that's not what I'm going to do because I had a right to do it. Don't mean I should do it.
I agree with you, but you need to have that conversation with your males as well.
No, I'm having it with the males and females.
No,
Well,
you don't.
I just said that. I just said that you need to have the conversation with them as well because it's not safe for them either. Let's not think that just because we can say something and we are not as strong as a man, just know that when they say certain things, somebody might not take it the right way and they're going to look for them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we think about it. So think about this, Ro.
Hold on, real quick. So, but Ro, you're not wrong, right? But I think we think it's mutually exclusive, right? So the key is out in the real world, we don't want to duplicate some of the same tones and whatever the case is, because the potential residuals from how you conduct yourself can be dire for women because of some of the physicality.
True.
Just natural physicality. In the same turn, right? If you wanted to find somebody, you could, and things of that nature. But Jaquint made a great point. People usually aren't conversing like this with people they don't know in real life. Like we might have a gathering at the house and we'll start talking about whatever it is we're talking about. Now, of course, shit can happen, but it's a little bit different. But you have to expect it. Also, doesn't mean that you have to kowtow, right? To Big Al or whoever comes up here. But just be very careful not to duplicate this. But this is hard. Have you guys found yourself, if you're having a conversation with somebody and they say sometimes, does it pop in your head?
Yeah.
Like if somebody says sometimes in real life because of how we do up here?
Yes.
Or it depends. Yeah.
Right. Or it depends.
So just as a very small example of how some of it can transfer. I think that's a pretty fair point. Go ahead,
fair. No, I agree. It is a fair point. I just want to make sure we're careful. We're just, it's not safe for women in these YouTube streets. And, we make sure we talk to men like this in real life. Like we're not crazy. Like like Ham said it correctly. No one talks like this for real in real life.
Oh, that's fake.
Earlier.
That's fake. I'm not saying you ladies talk like this.
Yeah.
But there are ladies who got there and talk to me like this in real life. I've seen this in real life.
And that's fine. But this isn't us. That's
no,
not
no. Love, don't misconstrue what I said, love. I actually said that I'm not talking about you ladies specifically. I'm saying there are ladies who listen to you. There are ladies and gentlemen who watch this panel, watch this program, and they emulate what they see.
I don't know if I believe that.
Okay.
Well, we're definitely not trying to be the Real Housewives of Atlanta. The thing is,
right.
He brought his ass up here.
He clicked the link.
Wanted some smoke. We gave him the smoke. He should have got his smoke and got the hell off. I think he felt a little bit insecure and he felt like he had to assert himself as a man, and that's why he called her a bitch. And that's the bottom line.
Yeah, he did. He called her the B word. I sat there and watched her phone. Go ahead.
Do you, like, right or wrong or disrespectful or not, do you believe that a man controls the temperature of the room in a conversation?
I think some men control the temperature in the room, and some men can't.
Do you control the temperature of the room?
I most definitely do.
So say it gets heated between you and your loved one. If you feel disrespected by her, are you going to keep your grace and stay calm, or do you see yourself lashing out and maybe saying some things out of context? Or
I do whatever I need to do to control this. I do whatever I do to control the situation.
okay, so you
I do whatever I need to do to control the situation.
call her
Say that
name.
again.
So you'd like raise your voice, call her names if it deemed appropriate to you.
I do whatever I need to do to control the situation. I can walk into an environment, measure the environment, and then I can determine how I want to move in that environment. Like somebody's at a panel right now. Somebody's at a panel saying John the Baptist killed the vibe. Yeah, I did kill the vibe. I came in and changed the room with the temperature. Changed the temperature in the room.
Okay.
I can take it back up. I can take it back up if I choose to.
Question. So if men control the temperature of the room, wouldn't that be considered a form of leadership that a man is supposed to have? They're controlling the temperature of the room?
Like I just said, some men can do that, some men can't.
So you're saying that some men are not leaders, and then we're supposed to sit here.
I just said some men can and some men can't.
Right, but what to Hamp's point, like some we don't do that here.
Right, as we say, we don't do some. So can you say majority or not? Like
what he's saying is some men are bitches and some aren't.
So
that
basically, we're supposed to fall under your leadership, but you just said that some men do and some men don't.
Well, all I can tell you, okay, so the majority of men cannot control the situation.
The majority of men are leaders.
So here's what happened with Al. Al, y'all don't respect Al. Al is this short man with little hands and little feet. Y'all seen him talking slow. Trust me. Y'all seen him talking slow. They talking about, is he drunk in the fucking comments? I know y'all read the comments. His internet fucked up. He didn't come on camera at first. You seen him. He not attractive to y'all. Y'all talking about how his girlfriend left him on red for 10 years and he tried to propose. Y'all remember all that shit. Y'all don't respect Al. So when you talking to Al, it's different than when you talking to John.
That's not true.
Fact.
Al came up here trying to tell us what we need to settle for. That's what we didn't respect.
No,
I've done that before.
Yeah, but watch this. He said initially, when you start shitting on short men, you start shitting on other stereotypes that women stereotypically don't like. When I tried to clarify that, Dana said, okay, Hamp, but this dumb motherfucker ain't say that shit. Now I'm paraphrasing, but I'm pretty close to what she actually said.
No, you're not.
So, matter of fact, you sounded just like Dana.
No, you're not.
No,
yeah, right.
No,
Perfect, right?
No F you to the fire. No, he didn't.
My thing was just to have Al understand that he has preferences, and it's okay for us to have preferences. And I stopped. I was done.
Yeah.
Until he called her bitch.
East. I'm talking to everybody. Yeah, you was chilling, but I know how Nate get when they come out up here. I know how Ro get. I know how Love get. Dana is the hold on. I'm just saying, generally speaking, hit dog or holler. Dana is the ringleader. When y'all start giving real smoke to these niggas.
Me?
Yeah, like that's what happens. If an ugly nigga cough around you, you get disgusted. If Idris Elba cough around you, you walk that way. See if you can get the mist on you, nasty niggas. That's what happened with Al. Al, ugly. Y'all think he ugly? His camera fucked up. He talking slow. Blase blah. And y'all said, nigga, get the fuck out of here, man.
No, but Ham, he kept saying y'all need help, but you're not. And I asked him a real question, like, tell us what you think. Like, help us.
Man.
Hey, your real question was missed, mommy. Your real question was missed because he's responding to try to stick up for himself. That's what happened in the midst of that shit because he was getting bombarded. Real shit.
He should have really.
He told us we don't like. He's saying stuff like, "Oh, y'all don't like intelligent men." All of us on the panel got degrees upon degrees. So to tell us that we don't like intelligent men, he's insulting us here.
No, I'm not. Listen what I'm saying, please, for a second. That nigga just trying to survive. Like the comments, they not even talking shit. They literally just saying he was trying to stay above water.
Why didn't he leave the room then? On that real question. If
you know how you get in the pool and you get in the 5-6 section and you got to keep bouncing on that tippy toe to stay above the water, right? Because it's right above your height.
Okay.
That's the same shit that was happening to Big Al fucking with y'all. That's all we saying. It was a lot of shit happening.
So I'm asking you for real. Why didn't he just? If it got too much, I'm asking a real question. Why didn't he just click off? If it was too much and we was being disrespected,
he can't just click off.
Click off.
It's pride, love. At
that point. Well, his pride got him smoked. His pride got him.
Yeah,
smoked.
but you know he can't just click off, right? You know he can't just be like, because then you can see.
But he was real ballsy to get up here though.
Look at Mr. Britt, and Mr. Britt don't even be talking crazy. Mr. Britt with a $2 super chat. He looked like Errol Spence in the 9th round. Like, come on, y'all gotta stop this shit, man.
Yeah, but along those lines, I'm not disagreeing with you. I do disagree with you, but I'm not making that point.
Yeah.
I don't quite understand why, and just not in the context of this conversation, this situation, but it's just so habitual, especially with you, especially with John, and there are a couple of other regulars. Mm-hmm. You guys always come up here and tell us what we need to be doing differently, how we should respond to things, and there's never any accountability placed on the men. It's always how we need to adjust, how we need to adapt, how we need to not address men a certain way to not get this reaction or whatever. But there's no accountability. There's no onus placed on the man who crossed the line. It's what we did to get him there. And that, you want to talk about dangerous, John, that is very, very dangerous. Okay? And that's why I said what I said. Like, do you hit women? Because it sounds like what men say when they abuse women. Like, well, you made me do this. You made me cross the line. You antagonized me. You provoked me and made me do this. It's that same type of mentality, that same attitude that gets women hurt too. Mm-hmm. But it's always what we're doing wrong, what we need to change. There's never, ever any onus put on the men. And that's what I have a problem with. And that's what Love was talking about. That sets a precedent for these other bitch ass niggas who come up here talking crazy to us. And they think that it's okay because he did it. Because you, in real life, like you said, he's not somebody that we are attracted to, or that he's easy to pick on. So what? Yeah, you easy to pick on.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that you get to come up here and be disrespectful because you got insecurities, bitch.
But they were saying in the chat he shouldn't have said bitch though.
Yeah, I hear the chat, but I'm talking about you. I'm talking about John.
Oh yeah. Well, I tell y'all. Well, it's mostly us up here on the panel. Are you talking about like when people come? What exactly are you talking about? Because the point for me is to get women's insights on stuff. Like the guys who come up, I mean, they really don't mean shit.
No, I understand that, but I'm saying that when shit goes left, or when there is accountability to be placed somewhere, it's very rare that you all place accountability on the men. It's usually a matter of what we are doing wrong, or what we need to change, or how we need to adjust, how we need to adapt, how we need to conduct ourselves, so on and so forth.
I have a question. Did you just snicker, John, when she mentioned something about the abuse part? Like, you kind of laughed and put your head down?
Did I just do what?
Snickered, laughed, like chuckled?
Yeah, I just did. Yes, I just did. Yes.
Yeah, because I remember we had a kind of dialogue about that before, and it was seeming like you were okay with the whole, like...
Look at God. Now, what were you saying? Did I did what before?
Nay, you cut out. You got to say it again.
Now your computer cut out again. Omega Green with the $10 super chat. Hamp is correct. They should had no respect for him. Also, ladies, you should learn how to leave room to be protected. What was there left to protect after the way you reacted?
So what was funny about abuse? It's not that I think abuse is funny. It's that when women make the argument that when men say certain things that we support abuse, like you go from one extreme to the other extreme. No, of course I don't support abuse. So why would you think I support abuse?
Because you just were laughing about it. I was trying to understand what was so funny about it.
Because she weaponized a word, a phrase, to make people think I support abuse. No, that would never be true. Just because I laugh at a phrase doesn't mean I support abuse. It's
John,
just,
but not extremes. You're the one who was talking about what happens in real life and how people take conversations like these and they get hurt in real life situations. You crossed that over, right? You made that relevant to what happened in our actual.
I didn't make it relevant. What I'm saying to you is life made it relevant. I took an example out of life. I took an example out of life and showed you how this from this action tonight, how this happens in life. That's what I did.
Hear me though. I'm saying the exact same thing that you're saying. I'm saying how these situations can be dangerous in real life. So when you have somebody who comes up here and does what he did, it's perceived, or it can be dangerous in real life, because that's the same type of energy, that's the same type of mentality that gets women beat, that gets them abused, that gets them hurt in real life. That doesn't mean that I'm saying that you support abuse, but do you understand what I'm getting at? And
I do. I get what you're saying. Okay, so the reason why when I come, the way I move the same way here in life in general. First of all, I am traditional. So therefore, when I get into a situation, I'm always going to deal with the women and kids first. I never one time agreed that he was right for calling you a B. I just recognized the situation, how it happened. And I said, what happened was you guys went in on him. He was drowning, as Hamp was giving an illustration. He was trying to stay above water and lashed back and said the B word. And that's all I did was recognize what was happening.
I don't want you to repeat what you just said because I'm clear and I understand that, but I want you to address what I said. You want me to repeat it?
Yeah, repeat it.
Okay. What I'm saying is when he said, or when he was coming at us and would say things like, y'all ain't gonna do shit to me, yada, yada, yada. Like he has this mentality of, I can say what I want to, because I'm going to react the way that I want because I feel disrespected. He's saying that we provoked him, and taking that mentality out into the real world is problematic and dangerous for women. But you guys never ever speak on that. It's always about what we need to be doing differently, what we need to change, how we need to behave and conduct ourselves as ladies and graceful and all of that bullshit.
Yeah. And I think I did answer that question. Like I said, I'm always going to correct women first, women and kids first, always.
Why?
So
why? Why?
Why? Because traditionally speaking, that's what we do.
So you don't correct the man and say, "Ho, brother."
Did I not say first? What did I say first?
But not at all. You don't do it at all.
That would be incorrect. That would be incorrect because I correct men all the time. I have conversations. I correct when men are in the wrong. I have conversations with men when they are in the wrong.
In front of women though, or is it privately?
It doesn't. I can do it. I do it. I'm finna answer the question.
Thank you.
I do whenever whenever I want to do it. How I see fit. How I decide to handle the situation is how I'm gonna do it. Because my ultimate goal in society is to teach men how to be in control. I will not if I feel like my teaching is going to undermine that man in public, I won't do it in public. I don't want to undermine his authority. I want to teach him how to walk in his authority. I will do that. But now I don't treat men and women the same way because women are not men.
So therefore, your explanation and you preaching, it's a very preachy tone. So you talking to us and how we should handle ourselves and govern ourselves accordingly is coming from a bias of that women should handle themselves differently and how you will correct women in public. Right.
Correct.
So honestly, so with that being said, it's kind of hard to think of you as being a fair person when you're giving this dialogue to us. When you're having this conversation with us, it's very hard to even accept it as fair because you just literally, and I asked a question on purpose because I knew you were going to say,
and I don't,
it's hard to take what you're saying. It's really, I'll be very honest. It's hard to take what you're saying seriously because there's no fairness because you think men are here and women are here because you said, if you feel it undermine the authority of a man, you won't say it in public, but it never have you sat there and said, I wouldn't correct the woman in public if it undermines her, whatever. If it undermines her. You didn't say that.
Okay, and again, I don't care about fear.
I get it, and so therefore,
so I don't. So therefore,
I hear you, and therefore, I can't take what you say seriously. So honestly,
and I don't.
I know you don't care. I know you don't care. I know you don't care, and so you also don't seem like you don't care about our perspective because you don't care, and that's how it is coming across. I'm telling you how it's coming across, sir. How you're delivering and what you are saying and the words you are using is coming across as if you don't care about how it's perceived by us women, and you don't care about being fair to us women on a women's panel. That's all.
And that's the man.
Okay, again, I don't care about fair, and I don't care. Okay, so if I come across unfair, I'm willing to rock. I'm willing to rock with that. So now, again, go ahead. Somebody's trying to say something.
Super chat real quick.
Shout out to the east side of the town with a $10 super chat. You can disagree with DJ Hamp. He better not do nothing. Thank you.
Wow.
I'm gonna beat up east side of town, that's for sure. True Impact with the $10 super chat. Why do women act like they're dainty and sweet? They've been called a bitch before, yes or no?
Yes, and they got the same.
We act the same way.
They got the same verbal beatdown that he just got.
Mm-hmm.
So are we just supposed to accept it when a man calls us a bitch?
That's what's being implied.
Oh, thank you.
And how's that relevant to being dainty? I'm dainty like a motherfucker.
So
it wasn't that he used the word bitch, it was how he used the word.
Okay, so I watch him for a little while now. I from watching him how he runs his panel, I really feel like if he came in, although he did say I came in with the smoke, if he came in disrespectful off the top saying be this whatever it is, I'm from watching how him move, I think he would have shut that down quick.
Yeah,
but what I think, I'm sorry, go ahead, Hemp.
No, I'm just saying that's a totally different ball game. If he came in talking about y'all bitches, this, and the third, that shit. I mean, it's a totally different ball game. Go ahead, my bad.
Yeah, and so I from watching him, I think Hemp will protect you later because I see that y'all got a great relationship. How y'all work together, y'all know each other, y'all work together. It's obvious that you guys work together good. And so when they started going back and forth, Hemp let it ride. So I knew when Hemp let it ride, Hemp got this under control. It was going back and forth. Now, when you guys started telling to shut up, and then this, and then this, and then they kept going back and forth, and then old boy was drowning. And Hemp, like Hemp said, he was reading chats or something. I don't know what he was doing. I forgot what he was doing. It kind of got loose for a second. That's when the car wreck started happening. But I really believe that Hemp will, when he sees getting off rail, I think he'll pull it back in. Just watch how he moves. So therefore, I think Hemp know how to handle situations.
Well, that's why we trust Hemp and we don't trust many of y'all that come on here for the purpose of you talking and saying earlier that you want to protect women and all this other kind of jazz. We know that that's not true ultimately because after Love asked you the questions, you just didn't care. So why are you here?
So then you go make an assumption that I don't care about women because actually I got women in my field that.
Wait a minute, you just said you did not care. Let's be clear. You said
I don't care. No, I don't care about. I don't care. No, that's not what I said. I don't care how you guys feel about me in the sense of that you think that I'm biased. I'm not biased. No, you just don't understand. You don't understand. Okay, for example, I have a wife and a daughter. My wife and daughter, they know that if they follow my instructions, if they know that I'm going to watch and protect them from anything.
We know you said that you're the God.
There you go again. Go ahead and say something disrespectful again. Go ahead.
It's not disrespectful. You said you were the God of your house, and that as long as they follow your directions and they don't do it their own way and they fall on their face, that you gonna help with. I'm just saying what you said. That's what you said. So again, it goes back to the point that Love made is your bias against women following men.
Not bias at all.
That is bias, and that is you stating that you will only hold a man accountable in private and not in public. But
you know what? I'll lean into that. I will lean into that. I am biased. I will lean into that. I am biased.
Spade. Let's just be what it is. It's okay. It's okay. But again, the reason we respect Hamp is because Hamp is who he is, and we know that anything he says is doing it within care.
Okay, so when Hamp said earlier, that Al wasn't out of line, why did y'all listen to him?
Hamp did not say he was out of line. He said that we were talking to him and interrupting him. He didn't say we were out of line. He said we were talking over him, and that triggered him to call her a bitch. He didn't say we were out of line. He asked for the smoke, because that's what Hamp said. He asked for the smoke. He got the smoke. He couldn't handle the smoke, and so therefore he called her a bitch. And that's when everything started to go haywire. That's an action.
We will. I'll leave it at disagreement. I will leave it at a disagreement.
Okay, now we're gonna we agree to disagree.
No, we'll leave it at disagreement because we don't. This gonna be a circle argument all night long.
It is. Yeah, we are beating it.
Right.
We are beating it.
We have beaten it to death.
And the truth of the matter is, you guys want us women to be accountable, and men have no accountability, and that's what that is.
Point blank. Period. Next.
Good night. Alden went to bed, and we still talking about him. He done ate his snack and drank his drink and went to bed. And we still up here.
Because you know he had a snack.
John, you got anything for them?
It was cool, bro. It was cool.
That was funny.
I'm laughing. It was cool.
All right, man. Damn. Jesus Christ. John, any parting words? You straight?
Man, we good. Like I said, I enjoy your conversation, even the train wreck tonight.
No doubt. All right, bro. Be safe. I might.
But y'all take it easy.
Did you? I'm gonna hit you tonight though, cause I think. Yeah. I'm gonna shoot you an email tonight.
10-4.
No doubt.
But y'all hold it down.
Easy. No Cupcake Zone podcast with the $2 super chat. I nominate love for first team all sisterhood. Yeah, I think the premise of the show, which you guys understand, and the reason why we've been so successful is because there's not that many platforms where they see all women in this type of dynamic, and it's very important for me to push the conversation and hold y'all accountable or get the right answers or get answers from y'all directly. A lot of times it don't get that far where y'all get offended. Most of the time y'all be really clowning a lot of these cats that come up here, you know. So when I'm asking these questions to uncover, that's kind of the job, and that's kind of the what separates the show. Because what you'll often have is women shows like same setup, right? And I saw one that was woman led, and a guy came up here and said something they didn't like, and he got jumped and he got kicked off. He didn't say like bitch or anything, but he just straight got jumped and got kicked off. So that could just be more of the same. That'll just be more of the same of those shows. You know what I mean?
So let me ask you this. With that being said, tonight, if Super Will would have came and paid a 20 dub without us saying something to you, then that would have stayed with the concept of the show that we normally do.
Well, yeah, I was gonna get him off regardless. I think Isha was going in, so that I kind of left him up there while I was trying to read the super chats. But I was gonna take him off. But I just want to ask a few more clarifying questions, put the ones in the chat because it's good entertainment. You know, not to say how you guys feel should be sacrificed for entertainment, but Isha was still kicking his ass, so that made most sense.
Can I say I appreciate that? Kind of pause. Thank you for saying that. And I'm glad that you said it loud and clear again for the folks in the back. That you care about how we feel. Thank you. We don't want to sacrifice our feelings for entertainment. Thank you.
Yeah, like there's gonna be a threshold. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
And he was not winning after he said that. You know, so that's more or less like good clickbait. You know, but in terms of getting him off, like when y'all was yelling, getting him off, I was gonna get him off, and then he ended up leaving. You know, but yeah, Will actually said in the chat, "Love, if you want me to kick him off, you know."
Dang, I missed it. I love Will.
I think also in the chat, you guys be surprised. You know, there's a lot of like not calling people fans, but you know, there's a lot of supporters. You know, it's not as much a motherfucker. Now, motherfuckers still be saying, but at least a lot of it is about how they feel about what you guys are saying, as opposed to like you look like this or you got these earrings on and shit like that. It's not as much of that as it used to be. Now, that's what I'm witnessing. Maybe somebody sees it differently.
No, I think there's more as time goes on. Like they literally love us. Like they come in here to watch us. They come on live to watch us, not to roast us. I think they truly enjoy our show. I do believe that it's more and more supporters.
And Big Al's a supporter too.
Yeah, supporter.
You feel like that is feelings.
Yeah. No, definitely. And I'm just thinking about what Dana said in terms of holding the men accountable. Dana, are you talking about like the chat? You can't be talking about the chat, right?
No, not at all. I'm talking about the men who come up here in conversation with us.
You think they be wilding when they come up here?
Sometimes yes, but even sometimes it's not even about the men who are up here. Sometimes it's just about the topic of conversation and how it's relevant to us dating men. Like what I didn't see that. What we need to be doing differently. There's just always this tone from men who come up here or just in the topic of the conversation again about like just how we're doing things wrong, or people always come up here trying to fix us and show us the way, and this is how you meet, and this is where you go to meet, and this is what you need to be doing differently, and this is how you need to act, and this is what you need to do, and there's never any attention placed on the men as to how they play a part in all of this. And I know that you don't like to do the, well, it's y'all too, or it's a two-way street kind of thing, but this street has been one way for a very long time in every aspect, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. And you know the questions that are drummed up, you should blame Asia for some of that shit too.
No, and Dana.
And Dana. Because I literally get half the questions from y'all. And if you notice the one last week where we kind of held the men like their standards, I actually flipped that one on his head because it is a little bit different of like taste. Paul, that sounds crazy. Like on this,
what
on
you
this
taste,
huh?
Wait, but no, right, and I said that last week too. Like this is not typical, and I appreciate this.
Yeah. But I'm telling you, this is a nuanced show that it's women, black women up here talking, seeing if they can be held accountable, because you know that's the stereotype. There's no accountability for women. So you guys are up here giving authentic thought and opinion, and goddamn it, we're gonna keep doing it because it's a nuance. Like you saw, remember Little Podcast was saying he was trying to do something like this?
Yeah.
But he couldn't find those people. He couldn't find the women that will be honest.
I'm just saying we always blamed for shit, and I don't really particularly care for that. But shout out to Mr. Britt with the $2 super chat. Y'all pick and choose who y'all go in on. I don't disagree with that.
We do.
Yeah, that's true. I already know. If you come up here talking crazy and stuttering and asking crazy questions, we're gonna eat you up. We're gonna eat you up for real.
But it's like when you're a kid at school and you guys are going back and forth with one another. Don't come up here talking shit if you don't want me to talk shit back to you, or if you can't take a joke, don't come up here flinging jokes either, because you're gonna get this joke and I'm gonna let this shit fly. And if you get offended and you start acting like a little bitch, then it's not fun anymore.
And come up here with some confidence. If you coming up here with some smoke, have your camera on. Don't come up in here trying to hide behind the keyboard. No, we're not going to do that. Not on Tuesday, and I'm tired too. No.
And come up here with respect if you expect it.
Get out your feelings. Pull your fucking skirt down.
Yeah, I think the best smoke sessions are like, who did y'all have a great smoke? Little podcast, y'all give good smoke sessions. Because he don't really even respond if you say shut up. And he talk loud and fast. So it's hard to just overwhelm the nigga. You know, but a nigga like Al.
Beans? Is Beans little
Beans,
podcast?
yeah.
I get them mixed up, the names mixed up. Okay.
Yeah, but it's hard to overwhelm him in the same way Al. Like, Al, I mean, I ain't gonna hold you. I felt sorry for the nigga a little
I
bit.
need to take that shit up with his therapist. I ain't got nothing to do with that.
No, and don't come up here trying to put somebody down. Like, if we see you in public, we wouldn't even glance at you.
Come on. Say hi to
Did
you.
you see us after work on a sitting down on a Tuesday night? You think you got the right to judge somebody and you looking like a big old black ass ape? No.
You can't sit with us. You can't sit with us. Who my microphone's on?
You are the real MVP tonight, girl. I swear to God.
You chick got tight
All
about
y'all held it
that
down for
shit.
Isha, man. Woo-wee. I love y'all.
Hey, I'm gonna put Isha down as my emergency contact from here on out.
Shit like that. Shit like that.
Oh yeah.
Some shit. I ain't going on East.
Yo, Mike Brown said he got something for you.
He said, "What?
Bring it, Mike.
Mike,
we've been waiting on you for a long time.
Girl, he gonna forget. He gonna forget. He ain't gonna be on.
I know, right? He gonna forget.
Hey, camera on, Mike. Camera's on.
And Mike gonna be.
I had to work. I had to work that third shift.
He gonna be mad because he said earlier in the chat he was short.
Y'all, damn man, y'all treated him bad, man.
Who?
Big Al, I'm hurt.
Mike.
No, not Mike. Fuck Mike. I'm talking about Big Al, man. Y'all treated him like a goddamn stunt double, man.
He'll come better next time, no guarantee it. He gonna come correct next time.
He may not come back.
Somebody do a wellness check on Al, man.
He lit that match when he called her a bitch because I was minding my business at that
It's
point.
Lil Al now. It's Lil Al now.
I know, right? Little Al.
I was like, damn, man. I looked down for 2 seconds and everybody was talking at once. I'm like, good gracious. Damn, y'all smoked that nigga, man.
Good night. What are we even talking about? Like, what's the conversation tonight? What's going on?
Like, are you willing to compromise?
Compromise, girl. Compromise.
Yeah, I mean, I think he was trying to make a good point, but he just wasn't attractive enough.
No, he just wasn't.
That is not true.
Cut it out. He was trying to bring up something from a topic weeks and weeks ago. He wasn't even talking about the topic we was talking about today.
He just wanted to be.
He just really wasn't offering any intelligent dialogue for us.
Yeah.
There was nothing to respond to or go off of that. And that's what I kept saying. Like, what are you talking about? Like, make your point or shut up or get out of here. Like, you sound crazy right now. He wasn't saying shit.
Yeah.
Oh, well. Don't cry for Al.
Don't cry for him.
Nah, fuck him.
That's a grown man, remember? That's a grown man.
Yeah.
And I even asked him, what makes a man? Tell me what a man is. He's like, things, a whole bunch of things. I said, explain things. I was asking him real questions.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you gotta understand, man. He don't have that many gifts.
So what? That's not our problem.
He can't talk, man. He don't got the gift of gab. He ain't no real talker. Anybody who been dealing with the same woman for 10 years and trying to be on some Huggy Bear shit with her, I mean, come on, man. How many gifts do you think he was blessed with?
Now that's not fair. He's not in the chat. He's went to bed.
What's not fair?
He's no longer here. He's gone to bed.
I'm just saying, man. Y'all picking on Al, man.
You the one just say he ain't got no gifts.
He don't. That nigga not like a gifted guy.
Oh my God.
You pity him, is what you're saying. You think he's pathetic.
That's
even worse. Gifted. You didn't see him show his muscles?
He did show his muscle, didn't he? He did. I forgot.
Yeah, muscle.
He showed his muscle. He had a muscle shirt on, his little wife beater shirt, and he showed his muscle like this. Says, "See."
I ain't see it.
Yeah, you're kind of strong. Do that again.
I don't want to scare him. I don't want to scare him. They sit there and say, "Well, I'm, too masculine anyway. I don't want to scare nobody. Put the guns away."
Damn, man. Interesting. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend and tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. They said he had a jerk off muscle. That was it. Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Damn, man. Are we willing to compromise? So, love, you willing to compromise for the right man?
Absolutely.
Are you gonna put down that chopped cheese?
I don't even eat that crap. So yes, I'll put that down easy.
I seen you eat number two before. Are you gonna put down that chopped cheese?
Yes, I'll put it down for my man, for the right man.
Right. Isha, you compromising for the right man?
Depends on what he asks.
He asked you to follow the Bible.
Yeah.
All 613 commandments.
If he can do it, I can do it. But if he can't do it, he can't ask me that.
He can do it.
No, he can't.
Why you say that?
Because I haven't seen a man alive that can follow all those commandments.
Shit, are you serious?
Yeah.
So you don't think he can do it?
Who you know?
When the last time when I sinned?
Don't do it. I just saw you.
No, you don't do it. Go ahead.
You just did it today.
Doing what? I had my fringes on when I seen her. What's she talking about? Shit, not me. You know how you Christians love it. Philippians 4:13. I can do all things. So I don't want to hear that. Nobody can do that shit. Please. Dana.
Yeah.
Shit ain't even that hard. Would you compromise for the right man?
I don't know. I'm not feeling very fucking agreeable right now. So
I'm not surprised.
Maybe ask me tomorrow. No, I would. I absolutely I would compromise for the right man, but I think that it takes a special man to date me, to be with me, to lead me, and it's not the shit that nigga's made of.
So 5'8", 75 grand. He's straight.
Yeah, if he behaves and conducts himself like a man and not a bitch, sure.
Jesus Christ. Tay, would you compromise for the right man?
Honestly, we being transparent. I think it'll take some work, but I am willing, yes, to compromise for the right man.
So if he say he wants you to be barefoot pregnant, and he gonna take care of things, he making $250,000, and he say, "Hey babe, I need you to come in the house, bear me these kids, keep everything copacetic. I need you to work for the family, as opposed to selling vibrators and shit like that."
I mean, I only do that at night. Okay, I crunch numbers in the day, but you mean like not work at all, like not have any income and just?
He's saying work for the family. He's saying he making $250,000 a year. The more you do at the house, right? That maybe makes what he's doing outside the house that much easier, that much more doable. Because that's really what women always work. I mean, there's no question about that. But what that work looks like can be different. So he's saying, "Hey, babe, I can handle the money. You just hold this shit down."
I don't know. That's gonna take a little bit more for me because I'm.
They don't want to sign me up, niggas.
I'm the type that I've been working for a very long time.
How many of these kids
sit your ass down? Like what? 2 incomes always better than one. Like that's dumb.
$225,000.
Sign me up. What you want to eat, nigga? How you like that steak cook?
Again, I'm being honest. It's gonna take some work for me. I'm just gonna. For me, it takes work.
That little income that when you comparing it That shit don't mean nothing if you gonna take care of his kids so your kids so the kids don't have to go to daycare. That is invaluable almost.
I hear what you're saying. I'm not disagreeing. I'm just saying for me, it's gonna take work because that's not how my life is set up currently. You see what I mean? I'm willing to compromise, but I think that's what matters. You know, is that I'm willing to. It's gonna take some work though.
Okay.
Put him in the fuck.
Ro, you willing to compromise for the right man?
Absolutely.
Yeah. What if he want to vote?
He can.
He can now?
Yeah.
And still be with you?
For the president. Yes, I remember. For the president.
Yes.
Wow.
Put him in the fuck.
That's crazy. Look, real bravado with the $10 super chat. Hamp, I'm changing my whole stream this week just off this segment. Wow. Bravado was popping. Now, on my last question, love. Are you opposed to settling for certain things?
Yes.
Okay. So what if he's 5'8"? His hand length is only 7 inches across, but his feet are on a size 11.
Well, can he grab my booty with them little bitty hands? I like my booty grabbed and smacked and everything else. So, I mean, if he can do that, I guess. And his it's 12:30, child. I'm sorry, my filter's off. But
don't make me tell you a business. You just shaped like a pizza box. All right. Little ass hands. You be just fine.
Little booties matter.
Oh man. All right, so you willing to settle? Okay. East.
No, what? You changed my answer.
I said settle.
I'm not. I said no. I'm not willing to settle.
Oh, I thought you said you are.
No, I said I'm not.
You're not willing to settle? Damn. Okay.
I did already, and I'm still single, so I ain't settling no more.
Well, might want to consider it again. Isha, are you willing to settle for some things?
Not on my non-negotiables, no.
So he can't be a Pentecostal?
That's not a non-negotiable. He can't be a Muslim. He can be a Pentecostal. He got to have a job.
So he can be okay. So he can be an Israelite then. All right, great. All right, you're doing good. Yeah, you considering it. That's the key. Okay.
Shit like
gross,
that,
man.
like
Damn.
that,
after Al done said the B word, we done made some progress. Dana, you willing to settle for some things?
No. I'm willing to reevaluate some of my requirements. I'm willing to assess some of my standards and make adjustments, but settling to me is sacrificing, and that I'm not willing to do. I'd rather do that.
But how do we get in a relationship if we're not willing to settle?
Because again, I'm willing to evaluate some of my requirements. I'm willing to relax some of my standards, but settling is like it's same as what you said, like the non-negotiables. I'm not settling on those for the sake of a relationship, because it won't be healthy, it won't be productive. We'll have no foundation.
So, like, let's say the guy, you looking for a guy who's at least a 6 and up, but what if he had all the great traits? Would you settle if he was a 4?
Nah. No.
Really?
Nah, I can't. I mean, I don't know why, Hamp, you think that you don't care about looks. Like, I don't want to look at this ugly motherfucker on top of me. This shit is weird. No.
I mean, four is just under average.
I'm not settling for a 4. It don't have to be a 7, but a 4 is below average, which means to me you look like a gremlin probably. No.
Nah, gremlin is more like 1. A 4 is like let me think about it some more. Tay.
Compare him to somebody looks wise.
My God, just somebody I guess the masses would know.
Little Cupcake.
No, you can't. He always be Little Cupcake.
Sorry, Triple Black. What's his name? I don't know.
Triple Black is you can't even. His camera was so bad.
I don't know. All these niggas be coming up here looking ugly.
No, not these people who are like tangible. Like name
a celeb.
Yeah, I'm thinking of celeb. Like who's like has a little bit under average look to him.
Michael Tyler Williams.
Kodak Black.
No, Kodak look like a gremlin.
Monster.
Maybe like Chris Rock.
Yeah.
Good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
If you say Chris Rock is a 4, then yeah, I would settle for a Chris Rock.
Yeah, because he like, you gotta lean a little bit to the left.
Funny looking.
Yeah, like but he, I don't know if people like, oh, Chris Rock ugly as hell, but you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, okay. So to answer your question, then yes.
Okay. Tay, are you willing to settle?
Yes, at this point, I think there are there's breathing room and in the adjustments to be made in terms of what my standards were before, just because you got to be realistic. Like realistically, you do have to shift. I think.
Yeah. Okay. Ro, you willing to settle at this point?
Yes.
Okay. Well, obviously, right? You can vote. And
or even on income. I told you I don't mind dating somebody who's making less than me.
And long distance.
And long distance.
Damn, you gonna win. You're gonna win somehow, some way. Barnabas said, can you guys rate Barney from 1 to 10?
Barney, who was up here tonight?
Yeah.
I give him a 5.
Yeah, I give him a 5. I like his personality. Definitely a 5.
I give him a 7. I think he's attractive.
Oh,
Barnabas, really?
Is really?
Yeah, you say 6. I think he's funny too. Like he got that going for him.
I like his
Wait. Barnabas not fuck him being funny. If he was, I mean, I know you can't unsee his funniness, but what is Barney? Love, go.
I give him a 5.
Eesh.
I think he is attractive. Like, yeah, 6, 7.
Hey, cute white boy.
Wait, Ham gave us 4s, y'all, and y'all saying he looks better. Wait,
Barney
said 6s and 7s.
Yo,
that's a 5. Not going off of that scale.
Barney for the win.
Now ask us to rate Big Al.
He's a 5 and vitamins.
Damn, hey Barney, man, why didn't you shoot your shot?
Because he wanted
Tay. He did. He wanted Tay.
Damn, I did not know Barney was a 6 or a 7.
Me either.
No,
people.
I've been looking at Barney for the past 3 months. I ain't see it. Pause. God damn. A 7 is great. Damn, I've been underrating myself. If Barney a goddamn 7.
He have called us 4s.
I mean, Hemp, you a 7 too. You just
Nah, me and Barney don't look the same. I'm sorry. I'm way prettier than Barney. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Shit like that.
Shit me.
Shit like that.
And Barney is also 5'11", size 12 feet, and big hands.
7. He's a 7, y'all. He's a 7.
Get him, Ro. Not Ro. Go get him, love. Get him, love.
Yo, Barney out here winning, man.
My number is 202-42.
Damn, man, I cannot. I'm impressed, man. Shout out to Barney, and he plays the guitar.
Oh, he's a musician.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Entertainer.
Talented.
Damn, man, Barney, man, that's wow.
He looks like he could be a light-skinned black person too, a little bit. Look like he got a little.
Watch your mouth.
Cut it out.
He does.
I was actually thinking the same thing.
Barnabas, are you mixed
He
with
looked like he
something?
might have a.
Dana said, I don't care. They talking crazy, man. That's how you know they tired. Man, oh man, y'all just like Bub, right? If they mix with Black, he got killed. He got killed.
Shout out to Bub. Shout out to Bub.
Man, shout out to Bub, man. Yeah, man, he winning. Look, they offended. Nah, Mr. Britt, they ain't mean it, man. Damn, Barney is a 6 or 7.
Wow.
I gotta tell Chaotic this shit ASAP.
Why? The 3? Why you gotta tell him anything?
Damn.
He's a 2. That nigga's short. He got a high picture.
Oh, I was talking about his little Pikachu face.
I was talking about how petite he is. I don't like petite.
Look at
I
Bub.
told y'all before.
Look at Bub.
Look at the Bub.
Yo. Damn, man.
He's a Pikachu.
Yo, y'all chill, man. Chaotic. Wait, so what that give CT?
2.
Yeah.
2? Come on, man.
No, seriously, like he's below average. He's definitely
I'm
below
not
average.
rating CT, but like we need to see the
He's
full
funny.
picture to rate. I like clothes, hot style. That all goes into a rating too.
He wears a size small. He's tiny.
Real Bravado said he a 4, but his money make him a 7.
Yeah.
Like that.
Who said that?
Like that.
Real bravado.
Real bravado.
At best.
Everybody's offended by y'all ratings right now, man.
He said I'm a 4, but my money makes me a 7. Only a 7? The bar is in hell. What is going on?
Oh my God, Dana.
He said it, and I didn't say that. He talking about himself. It only makes you a 7. That's sorry.
I'm a solid 4. Y'all crazy as hell, man. Damn. All right. Interesting. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. Man, this was a good conversation tonight, man. Y'all did a good job, man. Shout out to Al. Like I said, somebody do a wellness check on Al. Make sure he ain't sitting in his car with the goddamn exhaust pipe stuffed. Yeah, I heard that, man. Especially East. Look, East, you don't care.
I absolutely don't care.
Damn. Even the bots showing love. Kendar, and Kendi. I hug Dana. Like, this shit crazy. All right, man. Tune in tomorrow. Tomorrow we got some shit for y'all. We discussing cis. What are they? Cis, trans, and natural.
Yeah.
You've seen the shit in the news with Just Hilarious and all that. So we're gonna discuss that topic. I got some other guests coming to see if we can diversify the panel a bit. And that's gonna be interesting.
Should be good.
Yeah, I think the ladies might have to come to the front of the congregation for that conversation though. So then it might be another one of them times where y'all gonna have to answer. So we shall see. I was trying to get some more fluid peep. Tay, are you available tomorrow?
It's at 9 again, right?
Yeah, nigga, you know it's at 9.
Well, I got it because I got a meeting at 8. But yeah, I can
Put the dildos down.
First of all, we are way more than toys, okay? That's only 1/5 of the business, baby. Damn.
Oh my God! No doubt.
Put him in the fuck.
Listen, I really do not like Jerry Springer. Thank you, John, for the $5 super chat. And one thing about John, he showed wild support, though. I say that, man. I'm saying
shit like that, shit like that, shit like that, like that, shit like that.
To the I'll say to the show.
Huh?
I said she said to the men. I said he does show support to the show, whether we agree with what he says or not. He does say some wild ass shit, but he does support the show.
Yeah, y'all say wild shit too, boy. Good gracious.
What?
Oh yeah, for sure. Love, you don't say wild shit.
Never.
You the same nigga who never made a mistake before. Remember?
I recall.
Okay.
Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit
Listen,
like that.
man, I don't really fuck with Jerry Springer, but I do like one of his constructs. Dana, final thoughts.
Oh, many thoughts. Firstly, I guess, and most importantly, if you can't stand the heat, get the fuck about the kitchen. Number one. Number two, I think everybody should be willing to evaluate their standards, evaluate their requirements, their lists, if you will, for the sake of finding love and for finding the right person. Because at the end of the day, we all need each other. I say that all the time. And nobody's perfect. And we don't have a very clear understanding of what we don't know. So you don't know what you don't know. So it's okay to make some concessions and some changes, but don't compromise on the things that are most important.
Word. Bro?
Compromising is a two-way street to create a unified front.
Word. Tay?
I'll say that we can get further if we actually listen to each other and implement a lot of the things that we feel like we can take away. I'll also say that I strongly believe that men do control the temperature of the room, regardless of who did or said what first. You do have to be willing to compromise in any relationship for the betterment of the unit, and respect is earned, and it goes both ways.
Word. Ish?
Disrespect of any nature will not be tolerated, and if you don't know, come fuck around and find out.
Word. Love?
This was a great show tonight. I had a lot of fun. A lot of interesting topics and thought-provoking conversations were had about compromise and settling and what you're willing. And it actually made me rethink a few things. So I want to say thank you. Shout out to Hamp and the panel that helped me begin to reevaluate some things that I had in mind previously. And the last thing is gang gang.
Word. Yeah, I think compromise is certainly more palatable, and I think that we do need to compromise. However, I think we need to strongly come to the realization that we will have to settle for something, and that's fine, because settling just simply means you the one giving much more than what you're getting in return when you settle, I think. And it's okay, right? Because there is no perfect partner, husband or wife, right? Whatever one you prefer. But there's somebody that can be a decently perfect fit for you. And as you continue to work on that, you'll be surprised the results you get. But make no mistake, you will have to bite the bullet, bite your tongue, bite something in the interest of that relationship, no question. So, interesting. Like, share, subscribe. You're tired. You're just doing stuff. Like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And we out.